What's good? What's good, family? Mike Biggs, what's good, bro? Appreciate you for stopping through. My bro, yo, the Wise Crush, what's good? What you crush? Smoke something. TWT, I got something lit right now. Skywalker, my bro, salute to you. Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling, bro? Lady Do, appreciate you. Yes, sir. TWT, salute to the whole winning team, man. The whole TWT family. Josh, salute, my bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. How y'all feeling, man? Y'all smashed the like button on the way in for your boy. We gonna cook, man. We gonna cook. Made a little video earlier, Gary Auntuanne Russell did an interview with Fight Hype. He had some interesting things to say about my boy Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. I know some of y'all probably didn't catch that video, so I'm damn sure gonna play the clip for y'all. Let y'all hear what Gary Antuanne had to say if y'all ain't already heard it, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts on it for sure. Boom. Dang, that's how we coming in that. Drew was good with it, my bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. Good brother, another blessed day. Can't complain. That's what I'm talking about, Skywalker. That's what I like to hear, my bro. Terry Schmoot was good with it, bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling, bro? Okay, Skills, my brother from New Orleans. What's good with it, Brody? Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? Time to cook. You know it. Let's get into it, Antoine. You know it, man. You know it. I'm going to play this little clip. It's only like 2 minutes, but I just want to make sure everybody heard it, you know?
I know in this sport, I'm in this division, and this person got this title. This person got this title. This person got 2 titles. I just need them. It don't matter who. Of course. Every time I win, I come in probably 137. Can you 137, 136.8.
Can you?
And I'm fighting at 140.
Sorry, can you tell us how a showdown between you and Tank would go? I mean, obviously it'll be really explosive, but
of course,
how would you kind of see it playing out? Same way that all your fights go?
Nah, because he don't have the same fighting style as all the other opponents I had. You know, like I've been telling a couple of reporters, mechanic only take out his tool bag what he needs to take out for the job. Now, like I said, Francis Bartholomew, he's long, he's crafty. I gotta be inside, or either I just gotta play him by eye. We on point, sit in the pocket, had good cat-like reflexes, etc. Tank, okay? Devontae Tank. If he for the Rollie, Rollie. I don't really be watching the fights like that. Don't really care because I care about my craft. Rollie, pressure fighter. He thought he was gonna walk Tank down. Now a lot of times y'all don't see Tank boxing. He really got touched too many times in that fight by a slow fighter, you know. But it was still something of his game plan. I'm gonna box him. Rollie gonna come in. He's slow. He just strong. I'm gonna out-slick him. I'm sharper. I'm gonna set him up. And that's what he did. He set him over the left hand. Pow.
Would you consider Tank? I mean, I know he mostly fights at 135. Would you consider Tank the toughest opponent possibly for you, or would it maybe be a guy like Ryan Garcia who just moved up? So you don't think Ryan Garcia would be a tough fight for you?
Nah, easy money. Nah, easy money. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta go.
I just wanted y'all to hear that little clip. That was Gary Antuanne Russell giving this interview with Fight Hype. And y'all see why I got Chris. Was good with you, bro. Appreciate you sliding through. Bad guy for it. Some cool stuff in the arm. Yes, what's up, Skywalker? Appreciate you. But that's why that question up there, if y'all wondering why I asked that question. Could he make 135? Now I think it's a legit question because you just heard him say he'd be coming into his weigh-ins 137. You know what I mean? So he feeling like, yeah, if he wanted to, he could make 135. And my thing is, that just make boxing that much more interesting if he actually willing to take a fight at 35. And you know who at 35, you know who they asking him about. They asking him about that boy Tank Davis, man. You know, the one and only, it seemed like that's at 35, you know. But my thoughts is, you know, you heard him say he felt like Tank got touched too many times by a slow fighter. Now, I slightly disagree with him right there. I don't look at Rollie, and when you watch him, you like, oh, that's a fast fighter. Like, you don't think of speed when you see Rollie. But you don't necessarily think that he's slow either. Like, he's not considered a slow fighter, but he's not considered a fast fighter. I think, you know, Rollie got some deceptive speed in there. He's not as slow as you might think. Now, his feet are slow. He has slow feet because he has that wide stance, and he got to fully commit to his punches to get his power off. He's a tall guy who that Rollie, average. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it's nothing too spectacular, but I don't look at Rollie as a slow fighter. You know what I'm saying? He said he felt like Tank got touched up too much. I mean, but then he alluded to it being part of the game plan for him to box. So you got to think while you in there using your IQ and your ring intelligence. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get hit with some shit, but he ain't get hit with the same punch repeatedly over and over again. Not one punch that Tank got hit with in that fight alarmed me. It was nothing where I think, well, damn, he really need to be careful. Like, it just wasn't that. He fought a smart fight. Me too, because Anton got touched a lot in the postal fight, but he still got the stoppers, though. And that's what I'm saying. If we talking about people getting touched, you know, it's an interesting conversation. Now, we seen Gary Antuanne Russell for the most part. Yeah, Crush, I'm with you. Speed average. I just wouldn't say he's slow. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he fast. I don't see speed when I see him. I don't think of speed, but I don't think of a slow guy. When I think of slow, I think his feet are slow though. But let's talk about it. I mean, he's saying he's seen Tank get touched. Now my thing is, you know, it's just a question because I don't have no numbers in front of me, but just all going off of what you see. Who seem like they get touched more? Who y'all think get touched more? Y'all think Gary Antuanne Russell get touched more? Or y'all think Tank Davis get touched more? Both of his eyes was puffy after the postal fight. That's a good observation, bro. That's all I'm saying is you get touched too, because his style, he got the kind of style that well, he take risks, so he gonna get touched. You know what I'm saying? Because Antoine take the risk, he get touched as much as he do. I really thought he was taller. Yeah, you're trying to picture him at lightweight. Yeah, he ain't that tall, bro. Antoine. Yeah. They both get touched, but who y'all think get touched more though? He said he seen Tank get touched a lot by a slow fighter. So my thing is, I've seen him get touched too. It's just when he getting touched, these dudes don't have the power to hurt him, or he not necessarily getting hit with ridiculously big shots. You get what I'm saying? But he do get touched. Like, I watched his fights closely. He get hit. They just can't rock with him. They can't do nothing with him. So he able to withstand whatever be coming at him, because I think it's safe to say in his career thus far, he hasn't fought a true puncher just yet. You dig what I'm saying? He usually always the stronger guy. So until he fight a true puncher, we're going to really know what he made of in terms of how much he's able to take. You know what I'm saying? He was right. Tank had been more defensive responsible. Tank can't do that with Ryan. Ryan is a liar, but that doesn't mean he isn't talented. Don't forget he beat Haney in the amateurs. Yeah, I remember that. And I mean, to me, I think Tank was defensively responsible, because I think when you not defensively responsible, you getting hit with silly shots, stupid shots, shots that you don't have no business at all getting hit with. Like, if you just remember the fighter, if you go back to the fight, I don't really feel like Tank was getting hit with those kind of shots. I felt like, and now y'all follow me for a second, this is boxing, and you got a guy with 2 arms and 2 fists himself. He is fighting back. I think Tank got hit with the kind of punches that you get hit with when you have a boxing match, because it's a boxing match. You get what I'm trying to say? Do that make sense to y'all? He got hit with the kind of shots that you gonna get hit with if a guy is actually in there trying. You dig what I'm saying? But Rollie was unable to get the kind of shots off that he wanted to land, like the big shots, the real shots he wanted to land. He was unable to land them. I think he landed one real solid shot that he wanted to get off. Other than that, he wasn't able to do it. Judah Ben Israel was good, my bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? Get what I'm saying? So that's how I see it with Tank, and that's not me, making no excuses for him. He get hit, but I seen in that fight, I seen him get hit with shots that you're going to get hit with because it's an actual fight. It's a fight. So nobody's going to go, the whole fight without getting hit at all. So could his defense have been a touch bit better? Yeah, of course. No doubt about it. Could he tighten some things up on the defensive end? Always. It's always something to work on. It's always areas of improvement. But like I said, I think, Tank's defense is underrated as well as his boxing ability. And like I said, he ain't get hit with nothing alarming where you would have been like, damn, you ain't walk away from that fight feeling like, damn, them was some crazy. You seen them shots Tank was taking? Get what I'm saying? Like, and for example, Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz landed better shots than Rollie did. You get what I'm saying? And I know that he had more rounds and all that. That fight went more rounds. I get that, but he landed better shots on Tank than Rollie did. Way better shots and way cleaner. And we seen Tank just eat them things and just keep coming. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Tank is going, he get hit. It's always gonna make sense for him to try to improve defensively and be as good as he can be potentially. But like, still in all, in his fight so far, I don't really be seeing him get hit with these kind of shots that really alarm me. That's gonna have me like, damn, man, if he get hit with another one of them. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I think that's fair to say that when it comes to Tank. Like, he really don't get hit with those. Them bombs, like the shots that the fighters end up landing be the shots that they probably don't even expect to land. You know what I'm saying? But the ones they really be wanting to land and put something on them big shots that Rollie was throwing, he was slipping them things, rolling them, just moving out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Making it hard for Rollie in there. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at that fight a little different. Like, I feel like he got so touched up. I don't think so. And you got to think that only mark that he had on his head was like from an elbow. That wasn't from no punch. So when it comes to Tank, man, like I said, the bar is so high with him. His margin for error is so minute that it's ridiculous. Like, people can say what they want, but I see it different, man. When it comes to Tank, man, he's held to a completely different standard, yo. You win a couple rounds against Tank, a person will look at that as he struggled. You get what I'm saying? That's how high the bar is. And again, it's just to bring back to my point, That's how high the bar is when it comes to Tank. You could win a couple of rounds against him, and all of a sudden he lost the fight or he struggled. This shit is ridiculous, man. This shit never makes sense when it's him. Tank could hit hard, his chin just big as his punch, and that's a fact, Scale. That's a fact, bro. And the times that he did get hit hard, you know, he chewed them things up and kept it moving. OG Eric was good with it, Brody. Appreciate you for sliding through. Derek Taylor was good with it, bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. How y'all bros feeling? Salute, bro. Rollie got caught chasing. Yeah, facts. 100%. That's what he got caught doing. Chasing for sure. Salute, OG. Salute, bro. Damn it, man. K Savoy was good with it, my bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? Yeah, but he definitely caught Rollie overextending, overcommitting to his punches and just laid him out. And again, that power is special because when you don't turn that punch over, sit down on it, you know what I mean, get the most out of it, you could just tell from how he just that wasn't the best punch or the hardest punch he could have thrown, and look at the result. And I get it, Rollie he ran right into it, so he made it that much worse for himself by running into the punch. But I get it. But that still had to have some power behind it for it to get the result that he got. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody would have knocked Rollie out in that situation. Tank he's just a special kid. I'm doing all right, damn it, man. Shit. Any day I'm in here talking and boxing with the family, I'm cool. I'm good, man. I just wanted to talk to y'all about a couple things that I seen floating around, you know. Gary Antuanne did a fight hype interview, and like I said, just updating UK. He said he felt like Tank got hit too much from a slow fighter in Rollie, and so he felt like a fight with them would be fireworks. You know what I mean? He ain't say too much. Say what's up, bless you.
What's up?
You all right? Quee, what's good, sis? Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? Gabriel Flores failed the chin check. I know it's off subject, but you were talking about chins. Yeah. I touched on that a little bit too, Skywalker. Yeah, it's unfortunate Gabe Flores, he suffered his second loss, man, but it's a bad loss, man. And the thing is, he got heart, so he be taking a beating. Like he don't quit, and I respect him for it. But man, you just one gotta wonder like what's gonna happen for him moving down the line. He got to be careful, man. He really got to fix up some things defensively and offensively, yo. He really do. He got a lot to fix, man. He need to really take his time coming back. Young dude, say what's up.
Dad.
Say peace to the people.
Dad.
Say peace.
Why are you putting your microphone somewhere?
My bad. I was on mute. My bad. He said what's up, y'all. My bad. I had it on mute. I don't even know if y'all heard him, but he said what's up. Appreciate y'all saying what up to baby do over there, man. But yeah, he also said that he felt like Ryan Garcia be easy money. You know what I'm saying? He had to slide up out of there on that note. So they asked him if Ryan Garcia be a tough fight for him. He said absolutely not. He said hell to the nah, as a matter of fact. So he don't feel like Ryan to be tough for him, but he feel like him and Tank would be explosive. He didn't really get into it too much, but like I said, he said he felt like Tank got hit too much against Rollie, which I slightly disagree. I don't think Rollie is as slow as what he was saying, but I mean, he sees something different. He is a fighter. And, you know, I think a fight between Gary Auntuanne Russell and Tank Davis would be box office, man. It'll definitely deliver. Make no mistake about it. Appreciate all y'all saying what up the baby do. He done slid on me. He ain't even had nothing to ask me. He just wanted to be in the camera. He called my name. He ain't say nothing to me. Gary's stalking. Tank apparently packs on the back foot. Yeah, Gary's relentless. Sets up the beautiful left. 50-50 best at best. And that's what I said in my video. That's why I rock with you in your comments, my bro. That's the shit I be talking about. Just simple shit like that. Just being on point right with me. Letting your boy know that I ain't crazy either. That's what I said at the end of my video. At the worst, he's in a 50-50 situation. You know what I'm saying? He in a 50-50. Y'all can hear me? Or my mic messed up? Three-headed monster on JC. Oh yeah. Yeah, I checked some of it out too. G5, my bro, what's good with it? Hopefully y'all can hear me. At work, still listening in. What's happening? Fuzzy Pants, what's good with it? Appreciate you for stopping through. Capping, all capping. Yeah, man. You know it, man. We gonna hold him accountable. Salute to my bro G5. Appreciate you for sliding through, my brody. Oh, all right, y'all good. Y'all hear me? All right, bet. Yeah, man. So and on top of that, Gary Russell also mentioned his weight when he be coming in for his fights to make 140. He be coming in at 137 and stuff like that. So I feel as though that basically he letting us know that him potentially making 135 ain't out the realm of possibility. And I think, maybe I'm just, I'm putting my thinking cap on. I'm thinking ahead. That's basically meaning he'd go down there for the right kind of fight, or he'd be willing to make 135 for the right fight. And I'm just all for that. I'm in favor of it. You know what I'm saying? If anytime you mention those two names together, Tank Davis and Gary Auntuanne Russell, you're gonna always get a yes out of me. Like just what it is. Them two fighters that they're never gonna be in a boring fight. I'm convinced. Gary Antuanne already showed me more times than enough that he's not gonna be boring in any fight that he in. He's gonna be competitive and he's gonna make you fight. And if you don't belong in there with him, he obviously was taught as a kid not to play with his food, so he's gonna get you out of there. Oh, you seen him five finally. Deep Free, what's good with it, my bro? Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling, Brody? Salute to the fam in the building. Yeah, so I mean that just makes boxing that much more interesting because already with Gary Antuanne being at 140, he makes that division that much more interesting. Now, him even possibly entertaining making 135, just think about what that'd do for that division if that man decided to just get on his shit and say, you know what, I'm chasing people at 35 too. Man, I'm just saying the matchups would be endless, man. It's a lot that could happen. And with Ryan Garcia creeping himself into 140, I don't know how long he's going to be able to stay there and hide. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be safe. He is not safe. You're not safe at 35, Ryan Garcia. You are not safe at 140, bro. You're not safe. You're not safe. You are not safe. No matter where you go, you're not safe. And then on top of that, I know y'all probably, if y'all paid attention, if y'all caught it and peeped it, y'all seen Devin Haney in that thumbnails also. And Mr. Gary Russell said Devin Haney ain't going to be able to hide when he go to 140. Him fighting Gary Antuanne is unavoidable. He will not be able to avoid that smoke when he get to 140, which is seemingly in the near future. You know what I'm saying? I doubt if Haney got too many more fights at 35. I could see a title defense or two at best. Outside of that, I really don't know because the kid obviously is growing. He looked like he's outgrowing 135 pounds. And like either way, I mean, they already said they're gonna move up. It's just a matter of when. Exactly. Like I said, I feel like once that contract is up, like whether it's 3 fights or 5, whatever Bob is talking about, if it's the 3 fights that we think, I really don't see him sticking around at 35 too much longer outside of that contract that he got going on. And I think in large part, that might be a big reason why he's staying put for the moment. You know what I'm saying? He might be staying there for that reason. Garcia's only safe on Instagram. Facts, bro. He ain't even safe on them. He ain't even safe on there, bro, unless he turn his comment section off. He got to turn his comments off. That's the only way he's going to be safe because, the gram is relentless. And if you ain't standing tall and you just keep talking, like imagine if he don't fight Tank next and he go try to fight somebody else or he try to use any reason not to make that fight, they're going to cook his ass in them comments. Watch, they're going to tear his ass up in them comments, bro. There's footage of Tank taking him monumental hook from a taller kid when he was 6. Oh, yeah, and Tank rocked him. It's going to take more than power to move a tank, pun intended. And that's a fact, my bro. That's a fact, Brody. That is a fact, though. Yeah, matter of fact, I know what you talking about, Skills. I know what clip you talking about. And salute to my bro, G5 in that cash app. Hey, bro, you already know how we do. Rock with you the long way outside of YouTube. You know it. Appreciate you, my bro, in that cash app. My bro G5, appreciate you. Carl Hunter, what's good with it, bro? Appreciate you for stopping through. How you feeling? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Appreciate you, Five. I know what you're talking about. Skills, I might have some for you. Know what you're talking about. Where is it? No, I'll be keeping shit on standby for that reason. I still got it. I think I do. Okay. There we go. There we go. My bad, y'all. Get to it. Appreciate all y'all in the building. Y'all smash the like button for your boy, man. We're going to keep rolling. We're going to keep chopping it up. Like I said, man, Gary Antuanne Russell made things a lot more interesting by even speaking on Tank. And you see his levels to speaking on fighters. Like, I don't think he did that in no clout chasing way. You get what I'm saying? They asked him. He ain't always jumping out the box to call nobody name or speak on nobody. See what I'm saying? He just gave his honest opinion. He felt like he got hit too much or hit by a lot or too much by a slow fighter. That's just what he felt. And you got to respect him for keeping it a buck. You know? Boy kept it a buck. He said, hey, look, he took too many shots, you know? And he also said he said, you know, that was part of Tank game plan at the same time. And he went in to explain that. You see what I'm saying? You see how he didn't slight Tank the first opportunity he got? He just gave his honest assessment. You could agree or disagree. I disagree with the notion that he got hit so much by a slower fighter. I just don't think Rollie is super slow. But I don't think look at him and I don't see speed either. So don't get me wrong. But, you know, I don't see, you know what I mean? I don't see him as being a slow ass fighter. Salute to Australia too, man. Salute to Australia. But yeah, I should have this. Hold on, let me see something. Tank a bad boy, man. That's why he always being asked about it. And even the fighters, it's the interviewers. They always want to pit Tank up against anybody. It could be a damn middleweight. They're gonna be asking about Tank. What do you think about a fight with you and Tank Davis? Like damn, bro. Like, damn, Tank got fight middleweights now, bro. Like, what you on? Like, what is you on, bro?
And it crosses my mind, but boxing is way down on the list as far as children getting injured in sports. So it's not.
Got those something, Tank.
And it crosses my mind, but boxing is way down on the list as far as children getting injured in sports. So it's not.
As soon as he told Tank he had to throw something, man, look what he threw. A bomb. Cracked that boy in his jaw. Like Wakanda forever take exhort his energy like the Black Panther suit. Then well, y'all know, nights, melatonin movies and NyQuil naps, bro. You know, that's my slogan for Tank. You know what I mean? Melatonin movies and NyQuil naps, bro. So all in all, man, I do think Gary Antuanne, based off what he said, he be coming in at 137 to make 140. You know, 35 is only 2 pounds lower than that. His thoughts is he probably could make that weight if he wanted to, which would make that division even hotter than what it is. And that's why I said 130, 135, and 140 is on fire right now, man. On fire. It's a lot of fights to be made. You know, 140 potentially got 2 new players in it, being Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia. And I think we're gonna see. There's no way nobody's safe at 35 and 40 for much longer, unless they're gonna avoid each other. That's the only way you're gonna be safe. But other than that, if you're gonna really go towards the smoke, it's a lot of fights to be made, man. And like I said, I can't wait to see Gary Antuanne this upcoming weekend against Ramses Bartholomew, man. I'm gonna see. I'm paying close attention to that. I want to see if he's able to get the stoppage against the second fighter in a row that never been stopped. Another quality opponent, I would say. I just want to see how you gonna handle and approach this fight with Bartholomew. He's been doing this since he was knee high or grasshopper. Facts, man. Like Tank a different beast, man. Tank is a different beast, bro. Hold on, I got something. Telling you, Tank be on your ass, man. Let the two new 140s fight till. Hey man, I'm in favor of that. I wouldn't have no problem after he take a nap though. He must go get in the ring with Tank first and go ahead and take that nap because he cranky. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia been acting out, tripping out, bugging out. Appreciate that, 5. I just seen that message too. You already know how we do. Solid is this. Solid is solid come, my bro, 5. Solid is solid come, bro. I love to see Virgil versus Boots, bro. Yeah, if Virgil and his team ever get the confidence in a fighter, and you know what, I ain't gonna put it on Virgil. I'm gonna just say from what that team came out and said, that 48 months sound wild, man. Like, why the hell would y'all need 4 years to fight anybody? And in 4 years, my whole question, the biggest problem I had with that, in 4 years, you act like Boots just not gonna be good still, like, or he not gonna get even better. Like, what the hell wrong with y'all? Ashley's Corner, salute, Queen. Appreciate you for sliding through. Yes, sir. Yes, oh, yes, ma'am. Should I say? Excuse me, Ash. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. TWT family, all we need. All we got, and all we need. Y'all know how I go. Appreciate you for stopping through, Ash. Yes, sir. The name Bartholomew is messing me up, yo. I'm telling you, man. Like, there's no way he could let a dude like with that name beat him. No disrespect to Bartholomew. And his name Rancis. Both his names trip me out quick. He bogus. His people bogus when they naming him Rancis. Just gonna call him Rancis. That shit sound like, I don't know. That shit sound like, I don't know, some type of infection or something. Virgil don't want no parts of Boots. Yeah, facts, Josh. He don't want no smoke with Boots. MP, my bro, appreciate you for sliding through. What's good with it, MP? How you feeling, bro? It's literally the one threat to Tank, and it's from the Garden State as far as Honey. He gets hit more. Oh, as far as Haney, he gets hit more. Yeah. Facts. I mean, yeah, man. I say it's so many fights when these dudes finally say the hell with it and really start getting in the ring. The hell with the O's. When they put that behind them, everything gonna be everything. What's good with it, my bro, the MP, TWT family in the building. Salute to all y'all. Appreciate all y'all stopping through. Y'all smash the like button for your boy. We gonna keep rolling right on through. I have some more clips of Tank in it, man. You know I like to keep clips on standby. You know I like to keep the clips on standby. I don't think his chin tough enough. Gary and 5. Oh, okay. Hey, I'm gonna be locked in on that because I want to see if he's gonna be able to stop this dude. That's all I'm looking for. How he gonna approach him, how he gonna stop him. My Brody Southern T, what's good with it, T? What's good with it, Brody? Hope you feeling all right over there, my bro. Appreciate you stopping through. I don't know if you heard that little clip of Gary Antuanne giving his thoughts on Tank and Ryan Garcia. I don't think he slighted Tank. I just think he said he felt what he felt. Like I said, I don't see Rollie as a slow fighter the way he was saying Rollie is slow, but I ain't saying he the fastest. But I don't think Tank. When I say this, I mean this, and I ain't making no excuses for him. He didn't get hit with no type of punch in that Rollie fight that would make me think like, oh shit, he get hit like that again, it might be over, or he gotta chill. Like, you get what I'm saying? The kind of punches he be getting hit with in his fights are the kind of punches you gonna get hit with when you got a guy on the other side of you trying to compete. You get what I'm saying? When you got a guy on the other side of you that didn't come to lay down, that's actually trying to fight you back. He gonna land some punches in the mix. But if he ain't able to land those bombs or those key shots that he really looking to land, then that shit is all for nothing. The best you could do with Tank nowadays is compete. Just think about this. For you to get the utmost credit, all you got to do, if you don't get knocked out by Tank, look how much credit they gave you. You win a couple rounds. Look how much credit they give you. And y'all telling me, like, and not y'all, of course, but people telling me he's not the bar, yo. That's why I be saying that. And I don't even be trying to favor him. I'm just calling it what it is. Ryan Bartholomew don't have a guard. His defense is kind of trash. Yeah, his hands be all over the place, Ash. Like, his hands, especially when as the rounds go and he start boxing a little bit, his hands be all over the place. He got some real defensive flaws that Gary Antuanne definitely, I think, is going to take advantage of. Not only he is, I think he definitely is. Salute to all the family in the building, man. Smash the like button if y'all didn't. We gonna keep rocking. My bad. Let me speed up. He did slight tank. I heard it. I mean, I guess when he said he got hit a lot, but then see, it's like he caught it. So to me, it's like he ain't lead an interview just sounding like a hater to me, because he was like, well, you know what? That was part of the plan, because he, his plan was to box and make him do this and make a mistake. And I thought that was cool that he shed light on that before letting the interview go. You know what I mean? With him just saying, he got hit too much type deal. So I was glad he kind of caught himself with that. Gary's right. That was a part of Tank plan. Yeah, and I understood it. And you see what I'm saying? So I guess what he told us is his initial thought process as to what happened. And then he caught it. He went into, with the boxing mind that he went into breaking it down. He actually was able to be like, you know what, damn. In that same breath, he caught it and was like, yeah, that was part of his game plan at the same time. So it was like, yeah, I seen him get hit. But he's like, but you know what? At the same time, that was part of his game plan. You get what I'm saying? It's like he left that interview giving him credit before he just slighting him and just walking off type deal. Tay, salute, Queen. Appreciate you for stopping through. How you feeling? Rollie keep talking about his powers. Tank drew him in, took his shit, but Rollie fell for what everyone falls for. He was doing something, made a mistake. Yeah, thought he was doing something, made a mistake. Tank made him pay, and that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not discrediting the work. Rollie did attempt to fight. I give him credit for his approach. He was trying up in there. You know what I'm saying? But I just give Tank the utmost credit for having the patience and the wherewithal to punch him in his face without taking no real damage. Like, I meant to say Gary didn't. A slight Tank, my bad, Gary. Yeah, did. That's what I said. Like, if he would have left, like, just saying he got hit a lot, and I would have kind of felt like it was a little light jab, just a light one. But I'm glad he was able to had enough time to explain what he seen in there, and I thought that was cool. That's just why I like fighters. He a real one. That's why I always root for him. He ain't taking, and he know a fight with them two would be explosive. So I thought it was cool that he said he think maybe he could make 35 because he come in at 137 and shit like that. I thought that was cool, man, because, man, he'd be some hell. He'd be hell for people at 35, man. Yeah. Imagine Gary Auntuanne Russell at 35, y'all, giving people hell. They just Tank. They got to worry. Tank ain't the only one. It's the rest of the division that have hell to worry about. Gary said it was 100. Yeah, facts. I got you, Ash. Like I said, I'm glad he gave his assessment real quick, but then he kind of explained what he felt like he seen, which made sense to all of us because that's what we all felt like we seen. And that's where I give Tank the credit. Like, I know it's like when people see the opponent, they hear the name Rollie Romero, they like, he was supposed to do that. I get that. But if you looking for an angle where you can give Tank credit in this fight, being that you might not be too impressed that it was Rollie, you look at how it played out, like what he was able to identify in the ring as a threat and take that away from his opponent and then catch him with a single shot and pretty much end the night. It was a short and it wasn't that difficult of a night for him. All he had to do was be smart, be patient, use his footwork that he blessed with, use his boxing IQ and his skill, and just be patient. And if you looking somewhere where you could give him credit, you could just say his patience and intelligence. Like, he could have been a brute and said, you know what, I punch hard too, or you punch hard, I punch hard. He could have just tried to brawl it out. Like, we've seen so many fighters do it, where it's like it's not in their best interest to brawl it out or fight the phone booth type of fight or trade blow for blow. It's not to say that other fighter can't punch, but that's advantage to the other guy if you just brawling, because that's not what Tank do. He's way smarter than that. So the fact that he boxes that well with that power makes him elite and makes him that much of a threat. That's so if you looking for somewhere where you could give him credit in that fight, is how he approached it and how he navigated the rounds without taking no real serious punishment and then getting this guy right up out of there. You can't knock that. I don't understand what people don't get. And being defensive when a guy is taking chances, he gonna get some shit off, but he also gonna pay when he missed big, and that's what you seen. You seen Rollie has some success landing single shots that everybody's able to land. It's a fight. You're gonna get hit. You get what I'm saying? But ultimately, the shots that he really wanted to land, he was unable to. And Tank took the play from him. He kind of stripped the guy of his power after he landed one decent shot. He made sure he didn't land that motherfucker again, and then he took him out. So it's like that's how you got to look at fights like that. You got to really know what you're watching in there and know how to break it down without. You don't got to fanboy for a fighter to give him his credit, and you don't gotta be slighting a fighter to critique him. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta call it how you see it. What's good?
Nothing.
Just to you back again. You want to say what's up to the folks? Say what's up.
What's up?
There you go. What's popping, blood? Chilling, man. Son be he just over here. Yeah, I don't even want nothing. But yeah, man. I think Gary Antuanne at 135 would be crazy. No matter who he fight. So I bring just Lubin. Fought that fight, the wrong fight. That's what you talking about, T? Somebody that ain't have to fight a fight the way they did and just did it. Yeah, Raymond, Morrell, yeah, G5, yo, he nice. I knew about him for some fights now, but he just like, I don't know. I think he had a layoff. He was rolling for a minute. I think I'm gonna go to his resume and see. I think he had a layoff at some point and kind of went back under the radar. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't be on the scene. You know what I'm saying? You only see Morrell when he come to fight, and he come to fuck shit up too. Knockout be breaking down that bullshit. Crawford fans be saying, yeah, man. Knockout is a very intelligent dude, man. Very logical, reasonable, you know what I mean, rational dude, man. Even if you don't agree, you know he's gonna be logical and reasonable every time out. I give Tank credit for always digging deep and doing something spectacular. Mad respect at the Pitbull fight because he fought a tough opponent with a broken hand and hands swollen purple. After facts, man, he bit down and he didn't give up, and then he did a hell of a job with his main weapon, like disarm. You know what I'm saying? His power hand being disarmed. He fought a beautiful fight, and he showed footwork. He showed defense. He showed a chin because he did get hit up in there. And again, man, like. You just got to know what you're watching in there with Tank. And ain't nothing wrong with you critiquing him, but just be real enough to get that man his just due, as I always say over here. Just be real enough to do that. Unfortunately, has so many undefeated fighters. Should stay there and become king. Yeah. Gary Antuanne, for sure. Like a motherfuckers, A1 Hoop Zone. Salute to my bro, man. For y'all basketball heads, man, y'all tune into your one-stop shop, the A1 Hoop Zone, man. He gonna get you right. Told bro he gonna be the reason I watch basketball again, and I meant that. I'm telling you. Word up. Oh yeah, T, I got you. Facts. I know y'all free to come up too if y'all want to. So I know you don't like typing, but you probably chilling, so you could sit there and rest in the cut. But you know the rest of y'all is all free. I have nothing to say about Tank that everybody ain't already said and past that. Now, facts, you already know. But again, I don't know what made me bring him up again, Quee, was Gary Antuanne Russell, you know, saying he felt like he got hit a lot by a slow fighter in Rollie. But he still kind of he briefly spoke on that fight being explosive, you know, a fight between them being explosive and stuff like that. And then he did give Tank his credit, like by saying that was part of his plan and things like that. So and he did say he come into his fights at 137 because they asked him, do he think he can make 135? And, you know, he said, you know, he think that's a possibility if he wanted to. And, and at the end of the interview, he said, they asked him, do he think a fight with Ryan Garcia would be a tough fight? He said, nah. He said, that's easy money. He said, him versus Ryan Garcia is easy money. Easy money, Quee. Easy money. Easy money, he said it. Easy money. I ain't touching liquor. I'm just about to hand out dirt naps. A1 crazy. Bro say he about to start handing out dirt naps for the red pop. Oh, hold on. What else, man? I had something else in here. Yeah, so at the end of the day, I think we all feel like that'd be a 50-50 fight. That was just a quick question I had. I mean, could he make 135? We know the answer to that. And would that be a 50-50 fight? I think so. But boom. You know, we're going to keep it rolling, man. He said, You know, Mr. Gary Russell said Devin Haney can't hide when he get to 140. The fight with him and his brother is unavoidable. He said he can't duck that smoke. He gonna have to come get that smoke from Gary Antuanne. So I say it's gonna be a hell of a motherfuckers done ran me hot over here, man. Fuck this up. Damn, A1, you good over there, my bro? Man, who pissing A? Why you gonna fuck with A1, bro? Damn, why you fucking with A1? Does Zoom was good with it, my bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling, Brody? A1, you already know the fam always with you, my bro. Yeah, man, but yeah, man. So y'all think will Devin Haney and it's just a question. You know, will Devin Haney avoid Antuanne Russell at 140? And is Ryan Garcia really easy work for Gary? I think we know the answer to both of them, but I still had to ask because you never know. I think he'd beat the life out of Ryan Garcia. I think he'd be way too much for Ryan Garcia. I don't think Ryan Garcia's speed or power would be enough for Gary Antuanne. I think he'd get smoked. I think Gary Antuanne got the exact kind of style that would give Ryan Garcia hell on earth, bro. When I say hell on earth, he would give him hell on earth, bro. He got the exact kind of style that Ryan Garcia need to stay far away from until he corrects some things. And even then, he's still in trouble. Fighting Pac next, Ryan, I'm not resigning Mayweather. Tank is way more conscientious the type. Should we only hold Ryan liable for lying, pot calling the kettle black? I mean, shit. I just deal with it on a case-by-case basis. Like, one thing I thought was confusing with Tank was his interview on Brian Custer and then his open media workout, what he said there. I thought that was two different things. But I think the most obvious sign of somebody just not being consistent is Ryan Garcia nowadays. I think Haney will fight him at 40. Yeah, I think so too. I think his ego and temperament alone, I don't think he's going to be willing to duck smoke willingly and openly. I just don't see Devin Haney as that type. Hell yeah, to both of them. Yeah. I'm with it. I'm with seeing it. I'm with seeing the mascara. She don't like no Ryan. I already know how sis feel. Ryan is easy work for Just Do Jr. Shit, yeah. Ryan is smoke Just Do Jr. I had to get on Ryan ass out here. Antuanne would destroy Ryan. Yeah. Top notch Pascal. I already sleep deprived damn kids in the patient right now. Now I gotta go to the range or something now. Otherwise, I gotta shoot the feed when I say damn A1. Yeah, man. A1, hit that range if that's an option, bro. And blow some steam off my Brody. I already know how it be. Sleep deprived, that shit is stressful. Oh, I know that shit is stressful. Don't run or anything. Shit, don't run or anything. Salute to my bro A1 Hoop Zone, man. Ain't getting in, my bro. I don't think anyone can handle Antuanne. I tell you what, D Free. This is just my honest opinion. His style will give people headaches because everybody don't have that willingness to engage in that firefight, and he gonna force that when if necessary. He can force that, and if you don't want it and he figure you don't want it, it's gonna be a tough night for you. I see Haney doing what Bud did and picking the easiest route to the title. Hey, we're gonna be on his ass if he do that, because remember, that's Mr. Undisputed. You know what I mean? That's Mr. I'll take whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they're gonna expect him to still. He set the bar so high for himself. Anything less than top quality opposition when the opportunity presents itself is going to be looked at as a duck. I can already see it. Isn't Gary going for the IBF? Antuanne, you talking about Ash? I don't believe that Haney is ready for Russell. Not right off the bat. Not straight from 135 to 140 that Gary Antuanne Russell. Honestly, no. That wouldn't be smart in my opinion. Mr. Chop Top was good with it, bro. Appreciate you sliding through. Tank do get a hell lot of I seen him in the pit bull fight. I mean, but see again, bro, right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you, I agree he gets hit, but follow me for a second. do Tank really get hit with the kind of shots? And maybe he's got hit with some through the course of his career. You know, he had over 25 fights. You get what I'm saying? You're going to get hit with something, but through the entirety of his career, can we say that Tank is often getting hit with shots that we like, damn, you get hit with that again? Like, you know, that's shit crazy. It might be a wrap. You get what I'm trying to say? I feel like Tank get hit with the kind of shots that you're going to get hit with when a guy is actually there to fight and trying to win and not laying down. He get hit with the kind of shots that you're going to get hit with because it's a boxing match and that other guy is fighting too. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't think Tank be getting hit over and over with them kind of shots. You like, oh shit, he got to be careful, yo. He get hit like that again, it might be a wrap. Like that don't be the case for him. So I think as long as he keep it like that, I think he's good defensively. I think he's better defensively than what people think. So I gotta tell you to test me enough. Now we got to throw hands and no angel. I feel you, bro. Haney is definitely not ready for Russell. Not straight from 135 to Russell. What's good, Mr. Chop Top? What's good with it, Brody? Appreciate you sliding through him, bud. He's moving up. He picked Jeff Horn. Yeah, 2 pieces of the biscuit with no water from it for his ass. Nah, man. Haney will fight anybody. Tanks the Mexican assassin, Shakur surrounded by limited opportunity. Or a better way to look at that, Skills, Shakur opportunities might be limited by his promoter if he has the opportunity to do so, if somebody don't step in and stop that shit from happening. I never talk about Gary Russell Jr. I'm talking about Gary. Gary. Need to blow some steam off too, but I can't do shit. Oh yeah, you better sit there and rest up, Brody. He has said, let's hit him so he can feel their power. He has said, let's them hit. Yeah. I mean, to me, and again, I'm gonna say he get hit, but I'm gonna say his defense better than what people give him credit for because he don't get hit repeatedly. Like, and if you are throwing the same shots, like I know some people was like, well, Santa Cruz hit him with the same jab over and over. You see how you see that nap that grown man took against his will after he got them several of the same shots off. That boy took a nap against his will. For about Tank is obsolete to me was the point. Folks will continue to say what they want and CB sexual, so it's no point. Yeah, I feel you. What title is Gary Auntuanne Russell going for? Oh, yeah, IBF. I think he's going to IBF route, Ash. He gushed it then. Knows, okay, by round 3, you're going to be gas type shit. Yeah. Floyd already said they need to keep his name out of their mouths. Yeah, man, hell with him. As long as he in boxing, his name gonna be in people's mouths, though. But to me, I think it's all on how you speak in his name. Like, if you realistic about wanting smoke with him, then go ahead and speak his name. But if you just clout chasing, then yeah, his name need to be out your mouth because clout chasing need to not exist in boxing. Gonna change the speed up on him. Dig what I'm saying? It's not up to me to openly folks, especially fellas' eyes to. These type of fellas are more loyal to their barbers in boxing than anything else. So fuck it. I feel you, sis. Tank took some good shots from Rollie, in my opinion. Yeah, he did. Good shots, but still not no shots that really had you worried for him in there. Like, oh, shit. You get what I'm saying? That's how I be rating it. Like, when you getting caught with silly shots that could really do something to you and really hurt you. Like, and when those guys are throwing those, Mike Kirkland, salute, my bro. Appreciate you for stopping through, my bro. Pardon me for that. So I can tell you that loud, bro. That's your advice. Get you right. Yes, sir. You know it. You know it. Different look, so you can't time it. You know it. All truth, Quee. No type of counter coming back. I feel you. About the same. Okay, Tank got his head popped back in the football fight. You didn't see that? Yeah, but see, again, got his head knocked back. But I factor things in, having one motherfucking arm. You know what I'm saying? Getting hit with a shot, but taking it. You see what I'm saying? That's still no shot in that pit bull fight had me scared for Tank, if that makes sense. And I think that means something. Like getting caught with them shots, you like, oh shit. Like, and you looking like, damn, is he good? Like, it wasn't none of them. Nonetheless, and all that did was show me that he has a chin. And as well as You seen him take a good shot. He did get hit. That don't mean he don't have good defense. He slipped a lot of shots. He slipped way more shots than he got hit with, in my opinion. Know what I'm saying? So Pitbull landed some solid shots, but nothing that was gonna get Tank out of there. Not the norm. If getting in fights we want, boxing's literally days to the point I enjoy regular life conversation with you guys more than boxing chats. Is ridiculous. I feel you, bro. Just do. You gotta give me my just due after you hear these stories when you make it up there. This dude A1 lined it up with Jesus and God and held his own too, slept with both of them and took the whole. Hey, you a fool, bro? Took the holy water. I got you, my bro. You know you gonna get your just due over here. A1 Tank Leo Santa Cruz leg touching the back of his ass. Yeah, he damn near body. See that? You see the nap that man took? My bad, y'all. Let me speed up. Nah, you ain't seen stuff. He was stretched. He was stretched like a motherfucker. Y'all check Facebook Messenger. All right, MJ waiting on your ass. The same dude without a wrench. Hey, one of them tickets that fight. 10. Damn, for the nosebleeds. 10K for the nosebleeds. Sheesh. I'm sleeping soft the moment I step through the gates. Dude don't want that. Dude don't want no smoke. Better moonwalk. His ass back to the tree. Hang out. You a fool, bro. Don't forget if you haven't paid your dues yet. It's time. Oh yeah, I'm already on top of that quick. When your hand is hurt, even when you use your hand to block or use a guard, that shit still hurt. Tank deserves huge respect for the fight. Versus a strong pressure fighter, that new Tank had. He had that one hand. And that's what I say, the way he battled through that. My bad, job. The way he battled through that adversity. And he wasn't missing just any hand. He was missing his power hand on top of that. He said, MJ gonna dance all over your ass. Hey, my bro A1 gonna sleep him. I'm telling you gonna see how Tank be putting everything into his punches. He putting that all my life I had to fight type type punches and type power into his punches. I'm telling you, man. Let's be honest. EJ hit with more big shots than Tank. If we being honest, hey man, talk about it, D Free. That's all I be saying, bro. I thought it was just me because I feel like Tank don't get hit as much as people making it seem. I just feel like the bar is so high with him that you land a couple shots on him, win a couple rounds, or possibly survive not getting knocked out. All of a sudden, you got people going from the fight being competitive to you almost lost. You got people saying he damn near lost to Pitbull. How you damn near lose a fight where you lost no more than 4 rounds, arguably? No more at the most. Like, get the hell out of here. That's not 8-4. That mean I doubled how many rounds you won. You killing me with that, man. You killing me, bro. From you joining your dreams, cussing you out about how you hyped him up and A1 slapped you soft as dirt nap style. Having addition, you a fool, bro. You a fool, bro. Yeah, I took care of that already. Sis, facts, the way you all right. Yeah, D Free, man. I'm telling you, man, that's the way I feel, man. In my opinion, Tank sleeps anybody from 130 to 140. Just built different. And you can see it in his energy. Yeah, man, he gonna be healthy. This is the fairest thing I can say when it comes to Tank, in my humble, honest opinion. In worst case scenario for him, regardless of who he gonna fight, any weight class that he campaign in, he gonna be in a 50-50 fight at the worst. So that's just how I see it with Tank. So any of these fights could be 50-50. I don't care, but I'm not gonna straight up just say somebody gonna beat him. You gonna have to show me that. And I think that's fair. Like, you know what I mean? It's easy to say, it ain't happened yet. And it ain't just power. It's boxing ability and IQ as well. It's footwork, some defense, a chin. It's a little bit of all that because to really be that guy, you got to have a mixture of all that. And I think he do. All I'm saying is he ain't Haney or Shakur. Who ain't Haney or Shakur? Nah, he ain't. He Tank Davis, and that's more than enough for boxing. That's the thing. For me, them dudes all bring something different to the table. You know what I'm saying? They all bring something different to the table. But I would say this, man. When it comes to this, like when people say, if you talk about Tank, I'll say this. Skill-wise, tell me skill-wise, skillfully, which fighter in or around his weight class, I don't care what their name is, that he can't compete with skill-wise. Name me one fighter that Tank ain't got the skills to be able to compete with. Name me one, just one fighter. And then on top of that, when you think about that, even if you think these guys could do some things better than him, that's fine. I'll give you that. No argument there. But what I'm saying is he has the skill set to be able to keep up skill for skill with any of these dudes where it won't be no blowout, even if he didn't have that God-given power. Now you add the God-given power into the mix. Now we talking about something. So I always say this with Tank. The separation in skills with him and any opponent ain't the same as the separation in power that he has over these people. You get what I'm trying to say? So although they might have maybe some slight skill advantages, it still ain't the biggest gap as it is when it comes to that power. His power and the typical boxer's power is not even comparable, if you get what I'm saying. So it's like that's the equalizer. That's the best way I could put that. That's the equalizer for Tank. Vicious, almost take his head off. Beautiful violence. You know his skills. One of the best, one of my favorite fights. Love Tank. He sleeps anybody at 35. I'm telling you, running down all the motherfuckers go with the angel wings and move around. Otherwise, motherfuckers being sent back to Earth on an express dirt nap train. He went crazy. You stupid, bro. Hope to see Tank versus Stevenson one day. Me too, bro. Me too. That's a dream matchup. Me too, bro. Me too, Mike. I want to see it. I definitely want to see it. Salute to the bros. If y'all ain't subscribed to Mike Biggs and the Brody Zoom, man, y'all go check the bros out. Dope content creators and dope people. You know what I'm saying? Tank can compete with all of them easily. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So when you think about that and you compare the skills, even if you think like somebody can do something that Tank can't do from a skill standpoint, or they might do it a little bit better, that's cool. But then the gap isn't that big in terms of skill level. But then when you look at the power, the level of power, that's a big gap. That'd be a big gap 9 times out of 10 for a lot of these dudes. Not everybody, but a lot of these dudes. So it's like as long as he got that in his back pocket, man, with the boxing ability he got, he gonna be good to go, man. We say we haven't seen the best Errol Spence, right? Well, damn sure I haven't seen his top level yet. Yeah. And the reason I think is people feel like you ain't seen the best Spence is because he refocused and rededicated to the sport. So now you feel like you're seeing a slightly reinvented fighter. You know what I'm saying? With the setbacks that he had, they still ain't been enough to stop this man from achieving what he's achieved. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, for him to be one fight away from his ultimate goal, it say a lot about EJ. It say a lot about him as a fighter and the individual to battle back from the shit that he been through. You know what I'm saying? So my bad, y'all. Oh yeah, Tank. No doubt, I got you, Zoom. I watched the show. Oh, you talking about Tank? Yeah, and that's real possible that you ain't seen it yet. Watched the show today where Floyd said Tank don't need to fight anyone as long as he's with Floyd. He will always had a good life. Yeah, I'll be trying to ignore him. Anyone knows who do. Ash, the T. Good, they better train and be ready for the fade. All of them, because I'm coming with some heat. Hey, have you seen either EJ or Tank's best shot? It's possible that we haven't, bro. I think that's fair. It's possible. I feel like Mel and Haney not receiving just due or proper praise, no pun intended. Mel and Haney. I don't know. I mean, Mel, I guess you got some people that probably dislike him, the person, or his energy, or don't understand his energy, can't deal with his masculine energy, so they don't like Mel brashness and outspokenness. You know they like yes men. So Mel ain't never gonna be one of them. Never. So we as a unit, as family, as creators, and as spectators, supporters of the sport, we can give Mel his just due, and we can give Haney his. Like, just to speak on it for a minute, what Mel did, we already know that's history right there. Yeah, Ash. Yup. Mel made history, and you seen his road to doing it. He fought whoever he needed to. He fought some of the top, if not the best of his division. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna always get his just due from me, because that's nothing to sneeze at. You know what I'm saying? What he accomplished, his road to it. You know what I'm saying? Him having a close loss, minor setback, him coming back, avenging that loss by knockout, then him having a draw in an undisputed match, him coming back, avenging that draw by knockout. Like it's nothing to sneeze at what Mel did, man. And they won't give him his just due, but we always will over here, because we know what that means for the sport of boxing and for the athlete that he is, man. And for people like us, you already know. So he stood tall, and what he did is, it means something in the sport of boxing. They might try to downplay it, but we ain't gonna let them. So we already know we control the narrative anyway, not them. So, and when it come to Haney, like I said, man, what's impressive about him is the circumstances that surrounded the fight. And there's no slight to him. The opponent that he fought wasn't the most impressive part about the fight that Haney had. It wasn't the opponent. It was the circumstances that surrounded the fight, and how he was able to overcome them and just get through them, you know what I'm saying? And how he was able to go over there in hostile territory and understand that using the most important punch in boxing was going to guide him to a victory and help him navigate them rounds and create separation where they couldn't afford it. They couldn't jerk him, you know what I'm saying? He made them rounds so convincing and clean with his jab that they couldn't jerk him. So, again, he did that in hostile territory. Didn't know if he was going to have his father right off the bat. Like, when you look at things like that, you just got to give him his credit. You know what I'm saying? He took a bullshit deal, was supposedly supposed to be a one-way rematch clause. If he won, he had to go back, double back, and do it all over again. Had he lost, then he would have been basically told to probably kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? So when you factor them things in and you see that he's just 23 years old and how he was able to deal with all that and deal with being called a rat, snitch, and all this weak shit, you know what I'm saying? You give him his credit. He gonna always get his just due over here from me, because, you know what I mean, I'm gonna always stay true to my name. So what Devin Haney and Jermell Charlo did is they a big reason that this year has been what it's been. Them two dudes right there, both becoming undisputed. And then you got another potential undisputed fight happening on the men's side between Bud and EJ. So, you know what I mean? And the winner of that fight, that I believe is going to happen, I'm still hanging on that it's going to happen. The winner of that fight is going to get their just due, whether it be Bud or whether it be EJ. And that's something that we always going to do when I have an opportunity to do it. I'm going to always give the fighters their credit, man, because that's the whole point of waking up every day to do this shit, to be an asset, if possible, with your voice and platform to the sport of boxing, not tearing it down. So that's why my name is what it is. And it's easy. As long as I approach every conversation with giving boxing as a whole is just due, you can never call me biased. You can never say I'm being a fanboy or none of that. And that's just how I like to deliver content, the unbiased way. Appreciate you, G5, my bro. You know I appreciate you. The deal Haney had to take, yeah, man. All that shit is that's big, man. He is true warrior, and it's no slight to none of that. It's just nothing. It's nothing negative you can make out of that. He did what he had to do. He did more than what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was a bit extra, and we all know what it was from the business part of boxing. We know he got the shit end of the stick, but at the end of the day, he might didn't get the first laugh, but he damn sure got the second and the last one. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, now him and his father, they essentially hold the keys. You know what I'm saying? And they're the top dog, essentially. You know what I mean? I give him the utmost respect for what he did. I'm just interested to see what's gonna happen next. I'm just being meaningful. Depending on who you are or the color of your skin. Yeah. Based on them, and biased as hell, it is what it is. Hey, man, some people admit to that, Quay, and it's all good. Some people admit to it. But again, like the pinnacles of black achievement, just the box. Appreciate you, Brody. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. That's what I'm about anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be times y'all gonna hear me talk my shit about these fighters, but ultimately it won't be no tearing down of the fighters in the sport, because it's just counterproductive to me. But I'm gonna get on their ass at times when it's necessary. We're gonna have a laugh or two, but you know, it's harmless. know y'all know who that is just by how it look. Dudes out there getting standing counts and all type of stuff. Tank different, man. Real quick, man, did y'all peep the defense? This is as a kid. Look how young he is. Like, look at the defense that had me, man. That boy was a sniper, man. That boy was a sniper way back then. Self-awareness is key. Always, 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 Clay. Yes, sir. Yes, as you know, it was Tank, and he did what everyone told him not to do. Now he undisputed. Yeah, yeah, and I mean, and again, he made the sacrifice. He bet on himself, and it paid off. And I believe he set the bar, so that's dope. So I just hope people could be motivated by what he accomplished instead of being overly critical or trying to slight him. Appreciate what he did and you know, do your job to replicate that in your own way. You know what I mean? Using your own path to do it. Carve out your own history. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I seen this Tank different. Yeah, it's fun watching him, man. It's fun watching him. Facts, Mike. The dude was different, man. He be on a different level. He be on a whole nother level. And I had something else I wanted to touch on too. Because I seen some. I know y'all probably seen the little whispers about nice what even back then. Did you see the upper body movement, the head movement, slipping them punches, catching dude, the reflexes? Telling the kid had defense. He been nice since a kid, man. Since a kid. My respect for Tank is different, man. You know the backstory. Like, I rock with him. He ain't the only one. I rock with it. Look, Devin Haney's circumstances might have been different than the typical boxer. But why it's dope? Because he could have easily been like a spoiled type, you know, and that's what some people kind of say that. But look how hard he worked. You can't tell me Devin Haney ain't one of the hardest working young fighters in boxing. You'll be lying to yourself. Always in shape all year round. You get what I'm saying? That's dedication, man. So the focus that these young kings been showing, man, is great for boxing, man. The way Tank was able to get his weight under control, stop having those fat cats blowing up in weight, shit like that. The way Spence made adjustments in his personal life that's going to reflect in his boxing career. Now we seeing the best version of this dude. You seeing Tank, if you giving him credit and you watching the right shit, you seeing a more mature, more patient, relaxed fighter. Like, that's what you wanted. Dude that's not getting in trouble. He ain't being a hothead. He out the news for the wrong reasons. You get what I'm saying? That's what you want. That's what you want. Man, that's why people mad. You know it, Brody. You know it, man. We're gonna big up our people in the sport always, man. Always. We're gonna always give the young kings their credit, man. At the end of the day, most of our critiques is just gonna come when we want to see them fight. That's all it is. It ain't nothing personal when it come to us talking this boxing and speaking on these dudes. We just want to see them get in there with each other. But I am I'm an advocate for not being overly critical of fighters because or even fights, because that's how you ruin the entertainment value. I'm telling you, people spend so much time complaining about boxing. I'll be thinking they don't even like it. Like, you can't ruin the entertainment value by complaining so much. Do your homework of the fighters, do your research, know kind of what to expect when you're going into a fight based on the homework that you done on the fighter, and then maybe you can have an idea of what you should expect, so you're not disappointed and just expecting the wrong kind of shit. You know what I mean? I think that's what a lot of people do. Can you click? That. I got you. Alright, G, I got you, file. My bad, y'all. Russell not making 135. Well, straight out his mouth, he said he be coming in at the weigh-ins for 140 at 137. So he felt like he could do it. Five got this boy decapitated, Leo. Yeah, so Fate, salute. Appreciate you sliding through, bro. But yeah, he entertained it. They asked a question and he felt like, he'd be coming in at 137. So if he wanted to, he could. Check your cash app, Brody. G5 said, welcome. And yeah, appreciate y'all starting in the building with me. Y'all smashed the like button for your boy if you didn't. Yeah, man. Tank disrespectful, man. Yeah. That Muay Thai knockout is crazy, Five. That shit disrespectful as hell. But yeah, man. I don't know if y'all been hearing. I mean, I know y'all probably seen that they saying Russell look big too. Yeah, he do. But that's why I played the clip earlier for them. It was like 2 minutes. He touched on some things real quick. But yeah, said he'd be coming in at 137 and shit, for the 140 fights, you know what I mean? So in his mind, that's 2 more pounds. So he felt like he'd be able to do it if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? And he had alluded, he had spoke on Tank, Tank fighting Rollie a little bit and said that they fight with each other, be explosive. Said that real quick, or they asked him that. He said, yeah. You know what I mean? Then he said Garcia is easy work. You saw that Frank and Rollie spar. Nah, I still ain't go check that out yet. I think he was asking about that before. It's on YouTube. Cause I'll definitely check it out if it is, man. Thank you. Somebody asked me about that, about Rollie sparring Frank Martin. I could just imagine how it went. Him trying to be aggressive and Frank Martin not having none of that shit. I could picture it. I could see it now. I promise you I could see it now. But yeah, I was hearing, the little whispers about David Benavidez offering David Morrell a contract or something like that. And Ghost ain't in here, but I spoke to Ghost. He said David Morrell said personally that that's nonsense, that's BS. He ain't get offered nothing from them. So, and then he had got this clip in here. Dude spoke in Spanish, but they was translating at the bottom. So the type of monster Frank turns out to be. Frank gonna be a monster for real. He is, because he with the right trainer. He being taught the right way. And he continuing to progress. That's all you need to see from Frank. As long as he progress from fight to fight, you're going to see. I think he'd be a future world champion. Given the opportunity, especially the right opportunity, and not getting screwed out of no opportunities and nothing like that, he'd be all right. Talking about the live chat broken. So I got you. Damn, T, you good over there, bro? God damn it. Appreciate you being in the building, my bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, but they said David Benavidez offered David Morrell a contract, and supposedly he went quiet or silent or something like that. But here go this guy speaking in Spanish. I'm gonna play this little clip of what he was saying.
Gilbertico, mucha gente está pendiente a la defensa.
Hold on, yeah. It's in Spanish, so y'all bear with me, but they translating it at the bottom. Let me take that off.
Gilbertico, mucha gente está pendiente a la defensa de David Morrell. Ha hecho la tercera defensa del cinturón regular. pero quizás la gente cuestiona un poco la oposición de los rivales. ¿Usted cree que es el momento, teniéndolo a David Morrell como campeón de regular, es el momento para Morrell de las grandes ligas para probar de qué está hecho o hay que llevarlo de a poco?
En realidad, mira, él es el boxeador mandatorio de Saúl Canelo Álvarez. La televisión de alguna manera u otra le va a tener que exigir mejores oponentes. De hecho, tiene una pelea mandatoria contra Aidos. No te puedo pronunciar el nombre.
¿Benavidez? No.
No, con Benavidez todavía no.
No,
Pues
no hay nada.
Benavidez está buscando todavía, no. Pero, ¿qué te digo al respecto? Que Morel en un momento dado u otro va a necesitar pelear con alguien, un oponente fuerte para que la televisión lo acepte. Y el sistema de rotación de Saúl Canelo Álvarez, que va a tener alrededor de todos los mandatorios, pues va a ser determinante. Y en ese interín él tendría que defender con uno. Pero te digo, él tiene pendiente la defensa mandatoria en este momento, que creo que es una pelea que va a poder mostrar un poco más de lo que hemos visto.
Yeah, man. He's saying for y'all that I hope y'all was able to follow that a little bit at the bottom. It was translating in Spanish. Mike Big said, I was trying to get in touch with my side. He was going too fast, but nah. He basically saying Morrell need big fights now. They need to get him better fights. It's been a rough week. Yeah, man. Hang in there, my bro. Hang in there, my bro. I know how it be, man. Trust me, I know. Man, I know how it be. But yeah, he said Benavidez, still no fight with Benavidez. Benavidez is looking for another fight. They're going to have to get Morrell better fights. He said something about him being Canelo's mandatory. And that Canelo's mandatory rotation is going to be decisive in the matter what kind of fights he get or something like that. I just seen the 30-second clip of it, and Martin was catching Rollie coming in to being too aggressive. See what I'm saying? Hey, see what I'm saying, Josh? Without even seeing it, bro, I ain't seen a second of that sparring, but I could just picture it. As you know, Rollie, and he know that's how he want to get his respect. He want to get his respect by punching you in your face hard. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that, but he go too hard to get that shot, and he be getting clipped in the process. Especially if you can box, you can take advantage of him being overly aggressive and too eager. I'm telling you, he be getting clipped, be getting punched all in his face. But yeah, so basically, so they saying there's no truth to David Benavidez offering David Morrell any contract whatsoever. So they're saying that's cap, as the young kids be saying, right? That's cap. That's what they've been saying. So that just kills that notion of them fighting. But I did see David Benavidez post some weeks back that he got a big announcement coming up. So he said hopefully it's going to be something for the fans. So hopefully it's a fight we want to see. Because the opponents is limited in terms of fights we actually want to see. Boxing is a craft, but we need to get back to the gym, perfect his craft. Yeah, he need to aid. If he ain't gonna get rid of Bully, he need to add another trainer. You need to add somebody that's gonna teach him something. Other than that, he ain't gonna go no farther than where he went thus far. And he already suffered a setback with Tank, so and he would have suffered another setback if they ain't give him that gift decision. So he really should have 2 losses, if we're being honest. Morrell should get more fights and then make it happen. Yeah, I see people feel like that too. They feel like Morrell need more fights in. The strange thing is he's just on a fast track, and the dude had like a title. He fought for like a title in his 3rd or 4th fight or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And beat the dude 112 rounds, outboxed him. Like, so it's like it's weird to say he ain't ready. Because I know it's the number of fights. So you say maybe in terms of pro experience, maybe he ain't ready. But then I tell you something is interesting to think about. Do you think anybody on Benavidez's resume could beat David Morrell right now? You think it's anybody that Benavidez fought so far that could beat Morrell? Or you can keep those trains. I enjoy him being in the background dance for WV. Who you talking about? Rollie? Yeah, weak in the knees. They got him, man. You should have seen, if you ain't see G5 short with I think he says that a Lenny Kravitz song, whatever song that is, he got Rollie singing it, and it's funny. That shit is funny. But yeah, that's the way I look at that fight, man. If you look at it that way, And I would say if you just think about it right off the top of my head, no, I don't think of nobody on Benavidez that Benavidez fought that'll beat Morrell right now. So when I look at it like that, then I don't focus so much on the number of fights as I do the fact that if he actually probably fought any of these dudes Benavidez fought so far, he probably trashed them too. Now, I'm pretty sure he'd do it in probably different fashion, but I'm pretty sure he'd beat all the dudes. Rollie don't seem right. He can at least set up his shots. He will do better. Yeah. He need to be taught, schooled. I used to see Benavidez and Morrell going if it did happen. Man. Tell you, man, Mike, that'd be a good fight, man. That'd be a good fight. Shit, it's like this, man. However that fight played out, I think when we like walking away from it, however it played out, let's just say hypothetically, if Morrell lost, I don't think we'd walk away from that fight feeling like he lost because he only had X amount of fights. I feel like what he showed in this little small sample size is enough to know that he'll at least be able to hold his own. Now, I'm not saying he'll win, but I have to, before I pick, I really go try to watch as much of him as I can, and then I already know what Benavidez is, but I still go watch more tape of him. But it'd be hard to pick against Benavidez right off the bat, but I think Morrell will give him a real good fight for sure. Right off the top of my head, not saying he'll lose it, Morrell will lose, but I think right off the top, I don't know who will win. I have to deep dive into it a little bit more to feel comfortable. I wouldn't want to just say one or the other. Because, you know, it's easy to say Benavidez with the experience in terms of pro experience, but then you look at Morrell, he got the deeper amateur background. The dude lost only 2 amateur fights, if I'm not mistaken. 2 fights as an amateur. That's crazy. So it's like, you know, one got more pro experience, one got a deeper amateur pedigree. So it's like, and sometimes I feel like depending on who you are, if you're a certain type of fighter, you a special fighter, your amateur background and pedigree actually matter. You get what I'm saying? Depending on who you are. And I think Morrell is just one of those people where, like, you might have to just consider that. The same way you consider, you know, and I know that's amateurs and pros, but I think you just get a lot of priceless experience in the amateurs that people overlook because, you know, the difference in levels is different. Not so much levels, the pace is different. You get what I'm saying? You ain't no longer scoring points, you hurting people. So I think when the fact that the transition is so different, people often overlook some of my amateur pedigree. You know what I'm saying? It's not the end all be all, but some fighters really show you that an amateur background really matter. Deep pedigree. Ghost, what's good with it, bro? I just spoke you up not too long ago, too. With Murder. Y'all already know how Ghost was coming, yo. You already know how he was coming. Morrell was 19, fighting 2-time Olympic gold medals. Morrell faced, you know what I'm saying, 5. You know what I'm saying, Morrell. So certain people like really got that amateur pedigree that they able to. It's like, how can I say this, man? It's certain things that fighters, great fighters, can take from the amateur game into the pros that would allow them to be successful. You get what I'm saying? Whereas some of them have a harder time transition and making that transition. And then when they get in there, they still got this amateur type of style about them. Whereas I think the great ones are able to transition just fine and take all the things from the amateur experience and then they will apply it to the pros that would help them. So basically the things that they don't need, they would do away with, and they would keep the things that would help them transition from amateurs to pros. You get what I'm saying? And apply that then there as well as things that you learn as a professional. That's how I look at that. There's certain fighters that's just able to make that adjustment that way. Salute to my bros in the building. Y'all smash the like button for you, bro. Divine Sense, what's good, bro? We appreciate you for stopping through. How you feeling, bro? So, yeah, man, I just think Morrell might be one of those people. That's all. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the only one, but when I again, the fairest way I could put this, I know he don't have a ton of fights, and I get it. People be like, it's too early. I get that. I get it. But again, I think a fair question, just a fair question, and it's just conversation. Is there anybody on Benavidez's resume that would beat Morrell right now? Is there anybody? You get what I'm saying? And if that answer is no, like meaning Morrell will beat pretty much everybody Benavidez fought so far, you factor that in. You could say, all right, limited pro experience. You could say deep amateur pedigree, right? You could say, you know, maybe a limited amount of fights. But at the same time, the people on Benavidez's resume won't beat him. And then you factor in the fact that he got a belt. His dude actually got a belt. So it's like, what? It's like he a champion. Like, I don't care what belt it is, he got a belt. He got a belt. So it's like, it's like I'm not protecting them. And when they say they want to fight, go get your ass in there. And I want to see. I don't think that fight would be no blowout, how some people think, though. And if you just tell them that the actual contract and stop lying. Yeah, because you know I did hear that they sent Morrell a contract. No, Ash said no. What you said no to, Ash? So that's kind of how I look at that. That's the best way I could weigh that. Like, and that's just me, being fair to the situation. Yeah, limited pro experience. You know what I mean? Deep amateur background. You know, young in terms of, you know, number of fights, but still with that number of fights, is there anybody? Oh, you saying no? It's probably nobody on his resume that'll beat him. So it's like that's what made that if you factor that in with the amateur pedigree and the fact that he got a title already, is like, who am I to say he's not ready? He got a belt. Morrell's 2-0 fight, undefeated, top 10. Yeah, we watched that fight today, Ghost. Yeah, I was talking to you. We was watching that today, yo. We was watching that today. 49-year-old. And that's all I'm saying. And this is nothing against Benavidez. This is just questions. To me, this is how I have conversation. This is how you get somewhere. Instead of like all the who's a bum, like, you get what I'm saying? I don't really get into that. I don't like to call fighters bums. So what I'll say is I think that's a fair question. Could anybody that David Benavidez fought thus far beat Morrell right now? I don't think so. I don't think so. You know what I mean? I don't think so. So it's like you factor that in with, like I said, him having a belt already, him having, you know what I mean, going to 12-round duration, taking a belt from somebody. I don't know, man. Hey, because my question is like, who either of them going? He can fight the run-of-the-mill type of dudes right now and not really get critiqued for it because he only, 7 fights in. But at the same time, you got Benavidez on the other hand. You want to see him against somebody that's going to test him. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you want to see him get beat. You just want to see him get tested. Amateurs taught them the basics on how to box. The pros let you know where you taught properly and learn what's being taught, so that you have to keep that and learn how to fight. Facts, bro. Facts. And that's why I say, like, I think some of the great amateurs that transition well into the pros are able to do. They're able to take the things from the amateurs that would transition well into the pros. Like, it's certain things that, you know what I mean? Just certain aspects, because it's still boxing at the end of the day. So it's certain maybe technical things and fundamentals that you take from the amateur game and apply it to the pros, but you maybe switch up, you know, and you understand that you're not just scoring points, you're trying to hurt people. So the people that understand that well, but understand is still that you need technique, fundamentals, and, you know, technical ability, they transition well and they become great professionals, in my opinion. That's why I'm here. I'm calling bums while you keep it fair, King. Yeah, I know. I already know, Ghost. Morrell out here fighting contenders at extra 168 pounds with Benavidez. Hey, it's a discussion. It's real, though. It's a real. I mean, your delivery going to be, like, aggressive as hell because I know how you feel about David Benny, but just when it's all said and done, those are real things to explore. He had fought certain fighters on a couple weeks' notice. You brought them up from smaller weights. All I'm saying is I think David Benavidez is at the position where I think it's fair for him to entertain 50-50 fights if he can find them. And if Morrell is as closest to you can get to that right now, then, hey, man, why not do it? But they saying he was going to fight some dude named Idos, or however you say that name. So I did hear that Morrell is going to fight that guy. So maybe David Benny going in another direction right now. But, again, I don't think he's scared of anybody. What I truly believe in, this is my thoughts, is my opinion. I think the fighters and the teams don't be on the same accord, and the managers and all that stuff, they don't be on the same accord. And why I know it's truth to that, because when we seen the interview that David Benavidez had with the Queens, they asked him a question about something that I think his manager had spoke on, and he really ain't had no knowledge of it. And then he's like, I don't know why he would say that. So unless he just straight lie, I know it's easy to say, oh, he just lying. I don't think that's the case. I just really think the managers, promoters, and maybe trainers and the like don't be all on the same accord. And maybe the fighters be eager, but maybe the trainers secretly feel like he ain't ready, but don't want to tell him. Or maybe the matchmakers or handlers, however you want to look at it, maybe feel like the fighter ain't ready, but the fighter is saying it. So I'm just not willing to give all these fighters duck tags. Like it's more to it than that. Like just because a fighter say they want to fight somebody and the fight don't happen, don't mean the other fighter that didn't call the other one out duck. That's what I'm trying to say. So hate liars accused publicly came out, set the record straight, and no contract. We're still waiting. Andrade waiting and Morrell waiting. Which ass whooping he won first. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. And again, Ghost, it's to the point now. The way I just be sitting here is observing stuff from my viewpoint. I don't even blame the content creators no more, and I don't even be blaming the fighters as much. But I blame the people that are doing the misleading and giving out misinformation, man. We shouldn't have to keep figuring all the certain shit shouldn't be a secret. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, for example, like if there's no contract being sent, why the are you telling the people that it's a contract being sent? If there's no contract being sent, just leave it. Just say that. Be like, yo, we still trying to work that out. But don't mislead the people. And then somebody go report on it. Then we got to do some extra deep diving, and you come to find out that they lying to you and ain't no contract been sent. It's like, that's what I'm saying. I don't even blame the creators. You try to take these dudes at their word, and you can't even do that. Like, and that's why I ask questions, and I don't report my opinions as facts. Like, I asked a question because I seen it swirling around that Morrell been offered a contract, and since then they say he went supposedly so quiet all of a sudden, which it seems crazy. It seems like unlike him because he was just being very outspoken. So it's like for him to all of a sudden go quiet once he actually get a contract will seem a little weird. And I just question that now. Your Ghost, you behind the scenes a little bit, man. You got a little inside track. So I see your team is speaking for you. If they lying publicly denouncing, yeah. Nah, that's real. And that's why I say about being on the same accord and you just on a smaller scale. You know what situation I just appreciated, especially if it unfold the way it looked like it's on unfold. You know what situation I just seen recently that we all seen kind of play out that looked simple as hell, like 1, 2, 3. You seen Spence grab the mic and he spoke something about Rollie. You heard him say something about Rollie. So for a second, it felt like, damn, is it going to be Frank Martin and Rollie? I wouldn't mind seeing it. I wouldn't. You know what I mean? But then you see Chris Colbert say something. Then you see Spence say something to him directly and basically say, yo, I'm going to reach out to your people. Then you see him and Frank Martin engage personally with each other. So that's a situation where it look like everybody on the same page. The fighter and the promoter want that guy, and that guy wants that fighter. So you get what I'm saying? That's a perfect example of what we need more of in boxing. You see how that situation with Frank Martin and Colbert just seemed like it's 1, 2, 3. And then the last thing I seen Spence speak on it was saying it's done already. So he was responding to a comment that I think a fan of somebody, you know what I mean? Somebody was asking a question. He said it's done already. So that's what we need more of in boxing. And like I'm saying, when David Benavidez did his interview, he wasn't really fully aware or up to speed as to what his team had put out. He don't know why or his manager or whoever put that 7 million or whatever that bogus number was out. He wasn't aware of it. So my thing is that's what you need more of, like what you seen with Spence, Frank Martin, and Chris Colbert. Everybody seeming like they on the same page and they got the same goal. That's how you get fights done. Not your fighter wanting it, you secretly telling the public your fighter wanted, you telling the public your fighter wanted, but behind closed doors, not doing anything to make it happen and misleading the people. We don't need that. And that's what I'm saying. It'd be too much of that going on in boxing and us as creators. And some people be really, digging for information. So the first time they come across something, they try to report it, or you take a person up on their word, and then you come to find out that they just bullshitting. Benavidez and his pop said that they will fight everyone. Yeah, I always hear his pop say that. And for some reason, I believe his father when he say that. Because he know how to give other people their credit. You get what I'm saying? He'll talk his talk, but he know how to give other people their credit. Want to say they won't. Seems like someone is clout chasing using names for clout purposes and that too. And that's what you need to find out too in boxing. That's that over promotion that I'm talking about. That's not promotion, man. I don't care what y'all say. I'm not no boxing promoter or none of that. I ain't no manager, none of that. But then that don't sound like good business to me. Clout chasing. Like if you have no intention on fighting somebody, don't attach your name to that fighter in hopes to bring buzz to a boring ass fight that you got your fighter in. Like that shit gotta stop, bro. That shit weak for boxing right there. So unless that's why I'm saying it's more self accountability, holding people feet to the fire, man. If you say you want to fight somebody next and don't fight them, then we gotta hold you accountable. Now that brings me to my next point too. Appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you, bro. I heard a little clip from Jamal Charlo, man. Man, first of all, Charlo, I rock with the Charlos. I rock with both of them, not just Mel. I rock with Maul too. He got fights in mind, but I don't like how you act like out there all this time you don't know how to say Andrade name. Andrade. Like, come on, bro. You know how to say his name. Stop. Now, you said you want to fight him next, so the least you could do is say that man's name right. Damn. And if you said next, I heard you say next. I heard you mention Triple G and other people too. I don't care. I heard you say Andre next. Ghost, I don't know if you heard that. I heard that little clip. He did say Oscar De La Hoya, like Ash had mentioned, but I finally heard that clip for myself. And that dude, man, he talking like he want to fight Andre next. So please, can somebody fight Andre and stop playing? Don't do that because you said next. I heard you. I go pull it up. It came out your mouth. You said next, man. Benavidez's profile was raised by using Charlo and plant name. Their promoter said no, and they probably didn't fight Plant or anyone else. They do interviews and announce bums 1 week after. Yeah, I'm saying, man, something I just don't like that, Ghost. That's all, and that's straight across the board. Do not attach your name to a fighter that's bigger than you at the time if you have no intent on fighting them, to draw buzz to your name when you know you got a fight already lined up that people don't generally have an interest for. It seemed like that's what's going on, and it need to be called out. Andre name got a call from Paul ended too, and they announced they would fight David Lemieux. I say Andre name and fight dude. Yeah, that's the shit. Like, and that's that too. The clout chasing of the name, like right now, right? Just right now, just like based on what's being out there. They want us to believe, Team Benavidez, I guess, want us to believe that they sent Morrell a contract and he went quiet, right? But at the same time, I'm hearing Morrell is already in negotiations to fight that dude, Idos or whatever his name, Eidos or whatever his name is. And it's like the time in which that y'all released that y'all sent him a contract is weird, because it's like right when he weeks away from probably making another deal with another fighter. Now, supposedly, allegedly, y'all sent him a contract, and now he quiet. It's like he probably already working something out. You send a contract knowing he got something lined, or you lie about sending the contract knowing he got something lined up, and then when he don't fight y'all gonna say he ducked. And it's like that's the misinformation and misleading that need to stop too. That shit weak, man. And replied to him already. Andre added him, saying you what Andre said right now. Ghost, I already know you be having on stamina. Yeah, I heard that too. Make the fight, Charlo. Yeah, bro. And we just hold self-accountability. Charlo, you said next, bro. That Selecki fight looked like it's scrap. Andre looked like he could use a dance partner. So could you. Y'all both need a pivotal, a marquee name, a solid name, a quality name on your resume. Win, lose, or draw, y'all will be respected for fighting each other. I know that much from a real boxing perspective. A real boxing fan going to rock with them. Win, lose, or draw, they're going to rock with the fact that they got in there with each other. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see it. Charlo confirmed he was fighting Andre next, pushing false now. See, say he was calling dudes out. Yeah, see, because I did hear the next part. I heard it. I did listen to it, but I ain't see. That's why I don't confirm. It's how you word and phrase shit. I will never do that to the people, yeah. So like I said, I'm hearing it, but then you hearing. That's still in the same clip. It was the keeper said they approached Benavidez and got a no from Benavidez. Benavidez looking for someone else. Yeah, he said, yeah, it's still a no Benavidez fight. He looking for another fight. Yeah, I seen that. And they translated. That's why I told the Qs to speak on that a month before. Lara made up this bullshit contract that said no to Morrell's team. Sanson himself declined. They know they did. And that's not the first time I heard that about Samson declining that too, bro. That ain't the first time I heard it. So that's what I'm saying. That misinformation need to stop. Like, stop misleading people. Like, from all these situations, from the Tank and Haney situation to the, I mean, who sending who contracts, stop misleading the people, man, because people got to report on this shit. Like, people trying to do their due diligence and give quality content while y'all giving out misinformation. So people be quick to jump down the creators' throats, but you don't even know who you could trust nowadays or what sources at the end of the day. You be getting it straight from a motherfucking mouth, they sitting up there lying. You know what I'm saying? It's acting like used car salesmen in the sport of boxing and shit. Nah, facts, fate. That's what it is. Facts. Adios, 90%. See, that's what I'm saying. And now dude sent the contract. That's what I'm saying, Ghost. And that's just my opinion. The timing of it. When I already been hearing about Morrell supposed to be fighting this guy right here that you mentioned. So it's like now all of a sudden the timing of it. Oh, now y'all sent him a contract. So when he don't take it because he already basically on board for fighting somebody else, you got to think you can't waste that other person time too. So he gonna go through with whatever they got going on. Then y'all gonna report, or y'all gonna say, "Well, we offered Morrell a contract. He ain't take it." I ain't going for that, man, because I already called the play, and if that's how I play out, I'm not going for it, bro. I'm not. I'm gonna call cat, as the young people be saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, facts, fate. They just be talking in the boxing world, misleading the people and shit. Just keep it real. Don't make up news. If there's no news, then it ain't no news. Like, if you ain't get nowhere, nobody got no contracts and none of that. Because one thing, from what I do understand from people that are more educated in that field than me, in terms of contract talk and stuff like that, from what I understand, contracts do cost money. So people ain't running around here just writing up contracts and sending them without any agreement that y'all gonna do any type of business. From what I've learned and heard from people that deal with that, a lot more closely than I do. Like, contracts cost money to get written up, and I guess usually you don't just draw up a contract in hopes that somebody's gonna sign it. Y'all at least come up with some type of agreement that y'all at least gonna fight before a contract or term sheet, whatever is drawn up. You get what I'm saying? So I question that whole we sent them a contract. Because how y'all send them a contract if y'all never had no type of agreement, y'all never had no type of discussion that it would be a fight between y'all for you to send them a contract? That's, to my understanding, ain't that how it works? And contract costs money, so people ain't just wasting money writing up contracts in hopes that the fighter is going to sign them because you called them out. I'm pretty sure it don't go like that. I'm pretty sure that. Now, I ain't the most educated when it comes to contract talk, but I'm pretty sure if they cost money, you don't write up a contract and be like, well, I called him out. I'm going to write this contract up and send it to him and hope he signed it. Like, I'm pretty sure that's not how business is done. It's some type of discussion being taking place where y'all agree that, a fight is going to take place, and then maybe the A side of the equation is responsible for drawing up the contract and sending that over, or however that go. So I'm pretty sure they ain't nobody just drawing up contracts, though. So I see the weigh-ins. Yeah, I feel you, bro. You don't believe it until you see the weigh-ins. Time to make Benavidez fight. They declined and turn down and do the next. Yeah, man. I don't know. That's all. I just see a lot of misleading, man. Contracts cost bread. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm pretty sure that's not how they do business. Just write up a contract hoping that because I called the guy out or I wrote this contract, he gonna sign it. And then what is that, money waste? I'm pretty sure they don't do it like that. Exactly. That. So all right, you adding credence to what I'm saying. All right, exactly. So enough to fight. Hey, man, Divine, man. Man, yo, it looked like, man. It looked like Buddy, man. Looked like Buddy, man. That's the feel that I get from the information that's out and combined, and when you just try to assess it and make sense out of it, it seemed like Buddy, man. It seemed like Buddy got something going on. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the contract. What are the terms? How does split Morrell would take that? That's what I'm saying, Go. So that do make sense. So what I'm saying makes sense to you. Like, they ain't agree on anything, even have a conversation and agree that a fight is going to take place for somebody to then take the next step to writing up, term sheet or contract and so on and so forth. Like, you just don't go from A to Z like that. I'm pretty sure it don't go like that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, the more we educate ourselves in certain areas, the less bullshit they can run on us as boxing fans. You get what I'm saying? Contract will have a date, venue, money, and the rest. How does Benavidez know what money, date, and venue is good when they never sent sent the term sheet first. How do they know the terms? That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Some type of conversation got to happen before you go drawing up contracts and shit. So that, and I think they hoping that, you know, maybe the casual fan gets a hold of that news that, oh, they wrote up a contract, and then people just take it and run with it. They don't expect us not to be lazy and try to do some type of due diligence to make sense out of a situation instead of just taking something and running with it. And again, that contract, that's like got to be one of the oldest tricks in about, we sent them a contract. What contract, man? Damn, what contract, bro? Buddy don't want to do this thinking. Hey, that's why, man. Hey, Devon, that's what it seemed like, buddy. Seemed like buddy, man, holding stuff up. I don't know. If you apply for a job, they don't just give me a contract. I mean, knowing the hours to pay. See how Ghost making sense. I appreciate this, Ghost. Yeah, exactly. You have to discuss the things before you have a contract to sign. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. And I ain't saying I know it all. But from what I was listening, when I was listening to one of the bros break down the contract talk, that's what he was talking. And I know he more versed in that area than I am. So I knew he knew what he was talking about. And that's some of the things he was saying. Because when people talk and I don't know about a subject, I tune in. I actually use both of my ears to listen. And I was hearing that clearly. Contracts cost money. You don't just draw up contracts without no type of agreement and like go saying term sheets and things of that nature. Like, you don't just jump from A to Z is what I'm saying, based on the things that I've learned in this short time span about contracts. Sign a contract for a job without discussing the pay first or the hours exactly, bro. And that just make common sense. That's just common sense. And that's why some of these guys that's in no particular name, just anybody that's responsible for putting out misleading information, we on their ass for that, because they think that we lack the common sense to analyze shit that they put out and call bullshit when we call bullshit. We don't have to be a boxer or a trainer to know bullshit when somebody trying to shine bullshit and serve it as gold, man. So it's just what it is. I don't believe Benavidez was sent. I mean, they sent him no contract, and if they did, I don't think they did. So I ain't even gonna say if they did. I just don't think they did. But holding 50-50 tight to his chest. And this is what I'm thinking. And it's like, I don't know, family. How y'all feel? Is 50-50 a duck? Is 50-50 enough in a duck? I'm just asking. I just want to know. Do that sound like a duck to y'all? 50-50 or no fight, do it sound like a duck? Glad to see Benavidez' team just talking to two shows a lot in boxing today. Yeah, man, and they wasn't like his father seemed real humble and laid back. But it's like, don't start, yo. Don't start. I don't know. I don't know if it's coming from his pops, but who misleading people like that, bro? That has a term sheet for Andrade fight right now. If they agree on those terms, we'll have a contract on the table for Larry to take the fight in November or December. That's that. I feel you, Ghost. Appreciate you, my bro. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you feel like it's a duck? Yeah. Brody D. Free said it's a duck. Devon Sent says it's a duck if you ain't A-side. Yeah. See? Hey, Andre did not send a contract. The Larry term sheets came first. Negotiations first. Facts. I feel you. Duck zone. I got you, D. Free. Yeah, man, and I just ain't. Josh, my bro, Josh said duck. Oh, yeah, man. I don't want to do the finger pointing thing, but what's going on, bro? How come we ain't got no announcement? Why is we even being bled dry like this? Why is even Thurman being anything creeping in? Why is we talking about this stuff? Why is they even doing us like this in the sport? They tripping. D Free was good with it, bro.
Yo. Yeah, I think 50-50 or no fight is a duck if you're not in position to get more than 50-50. Like, if Earl Spence was to say 50-50 or no fight, that's not a duck. But somebody, like, I wouldn't look at it so much as a duck for Bud Crawford if he was a little bit successful in his pay-per-view. Now, he has the skills and the pedigree to ask for 50-50 or no fight with a Keith Thurman or Ugas or Sean Porter, somebody like that. But when it comes to Earl Spence, who's clearly the A side, you can't tell him 50-50 or no fight because we all know that Earl Spence is the A side. Everybody know. Even Bud Crawford fans know Earl Spence is the A side. They might try to justify Bud Crawford getting 50-50, but they know that Earl Spence is the A side.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Devon said, it's not a duck if you're the A side, or if your pay-per-view sales was just as good as him, but he's the champion. If y'all pay-per-view sales is right there beside each other, and y'all 1 and 2, like he do 300, you do 250,000, you can say, hey, you want this last belt, 50-50 or no fight. You can say in that case because we bringing the same amount of people to the scene, even though you got 3 belts. You can say it that way, but if you not even close to being where I'm at as far as bringing money revenue to the fight game, you can't say 50-50 or no fight.
Yeah, exactly. Hell no, you can't make them calls, man. You can't. You just can't make them calls, and it's like you gotta know that. Fuck your ego. You gotta be in touch with reality, bro. You know the business don't work like that. You don't have the leg to stand on that you think you do. You don't have that kind of leverage, and you should know that. I don't understand what that's what's making me mad about that dude, and that's that ego shit that I was talking about that be getting in the way. Come in terms with reality, bro. Like, man, yo, this dude is crazy, bro. That should be pissing me off bad.
Yeah. I'm at the point now where I'm like, this fight not happening. It's not happening. Earl Spence is starting to feel like we feel. He's getting frustrated. He's gonna be like, you know what? This nigga bullshitting. I'm just gonna go to 54. Fuck it. I tried to do it, fans. He didn't want to. He want to play hardball. He ain't trying to be reasonable. So the shit ain't happening. Like I said, Earl Spence got other avenues to go. Bud Crawford ain't got nowhere else to go. What you gonna do? Go try to fight Josh Taylor? You gonna go fight Zepeda or somebody? You gonna move back down to 140? Because you ain't got no smoke at 47 because you don't want to fight Boots.
Mm-hmm.
You already told us that Virgil Ortiz don't really want the fight, even though he called you out in the ring. He told you, I might not be ready, but I want that motherfucking fight. Oh, yeah. He don't want that fight. The nigga just told everybody on national TV, he might not be ready, but that's the fight that he wants.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Like I said, Bud Crawford, at the end of the day, this fight don't happen. Bud Crawford is going to be, just like Riddick Bowe, going to be regretting this shit for the rest of his life. He's going to be like, damn, I should have gotten in the ring with Earl Spence. Even if he would have whooped my ass, it was a legacy fight, and I would have went down for one of the greatest fights.
My bad, John.
And I
man, yeah, man. Like, Crawford don't really want it, rather duck money. I'm telling you, man, Mike is crazy. His ego, that's what I'm saying. I always thought that would mess the fight up.
No. I don't even think it's the ego. I'm telling y'all, I don't think it's the ego. I really think that the man is scared of Earl Spence. I really think that.
You say, you think he's scared?
I think he's scared. No, I don't give a fuck how big your fucking ego is. Mm-hmm. If you're used to getting $5 and $6 million a fight, or not even $5, not even $6, you got $4 million a fight until your last fight you got $6 because it was a mandatory fight, and Bob Erm paid $10 million. He gave you 60% and gave Sean Porter 40%. You used to getting $4 million a fight, and in this one fight, you can possibly make anywhere from $15 to $20 million, and you don't take the fight because you want a 50-50 split and a higher guarantee. You scared. You're scared because if I knew I knew that it was a I most likely I'm gonna get $15 million a fight. $15 million for this one fight, and I've never made $15 million in my whole career per fight, I'm taking this fight. If you beat my ass, oh well, I got $15 million for that ass whooping. When I normally would only get $4 million. I got 15 for this one. I'm taking that fight. I believe he's scared. I don't think it had nothing to do with his pride and he's not trying to be the B-side to Earl or none of that. I don't think it has nothing to do with none of that. I believe the man is scared. You're not going to tell me somebody's giving you, telling you they're giving you $15 million. You're going to make roughly $15 million on this fight.
Mm-hmm. Man want more than he worth, and he know it.
But I don't know. Like I said, the way I look at it, me personally, I see it as the man being scared because I'm jumping in that goddamn ring. I'm jumping in the ring. You was literally about to take $10 million from Manny Pacquiao. You're going to make more money than you would have made fighting Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah. And I remember he said it'd take 20% of some shit to fight Manny. But now you need 50-50 for Earl, but you would have took 20 for Pacquiao. That's bogus as hell. I don't care what nobody say.
That's what it came out to when they had that $10 million. Well, Manny was getting $40 million, and Bud was getting $10 million. It was an 80-20 split. That's what it came out to. It was an 80-20 split. So you was willing to take 80-20 split to Manny Pacquiao, but you ain't taking a 60-40 to Earl or 55-45 to Earl? Because from what I heard, from the sources that I heard from, that Earl and the team offered you 55-45. So you're not willing to take that?
Yeah. And I'm just like, man, it's looking duckish, man. Come on, don't do this to us, Bud Crawford. I think more highly of you than this, bro. Like, I don't care how much ego I thought. Like, come on now.
And the bad thing about it is, he can get 50-50. Earl said, I give you 50-50, but we got to fight in dollars. You want 50-50? Fine. I give you 50-50, but we got to fight in dollars.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I want a neutral playing field. So you want everything your way. You don't want EJ to get nothing. So that's what I'm saying. He wants to be the A side.
And you not the A side, bro. Damn. Do he know how much them two sell, or do he just don't pay attention to nothing? He just like, it's because I feel like it. I was undisputed at 140 in my day. Like, nigga, we don't care, bro. We don't care. Shouldn't got no weight at 47. I don't know why he don't get that.
You beat Victor Postile and Undanga for undisputed.
Really?
You ain't beat no. That's not saying a lot. Like I said, I give you credit for being undisputed, but it's not like you had one of the greatest undisputed runs in boxing history for you to keep saying I was undisputed at 140.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly. Carl, salute, bro. Yeah, man, I'm still cooking. We still cooking up. And the bro. And the fams. Rollie enjoying that tank check. He buying cars or going on trips. Yeah.
What's going on with the Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo fight?
You said what's going on with it?
Yeah.
I know he responded. Ghost sent me something in the DM. He responded to Charlo saying something.
I know Charlo said I take the fight now, so.
Mm-hmm. So look, man, I heard him say next. So look, bro, get your ass in there. Don't go fight no damn nobody. You done said his name now. Ain't nobody asked you to say that. You said it. Now we're gonna be looking forward to that. I don't want to hear shit.
Yep. I mean,
I want to see you fight the man.
It's gonna be a good fight, however it turned out.
Mm-hmm.
At least I think it's gonna be a good fight anyway.
Yeah, I think Charlo be fighting down to his competition. I think that was the case with the Selecki fight, and I think I think he'd get up for, top competition. I really do. I'm smoking any Benavidez from this is for the fact yes was said.
Well,
Got
see,
Damn.
the thing with Demetrius Andrade is because he's in the same boat Bud is in. He's not with the Joan no more, so he's going to probably have to sign a 1-fight deal or a 2-fight deal with PBC in order to get that fight. And it's all a matter of if he want to do a 2-fight deal or a 1-fight deal, whatever they ask for. It's a matter of is he willing to do that, which I believe he will be. I mean, I don't know. I believe he will be, but I don't know because he's not with DeJohn no more, so he doesn't have a network. So basically, he's going to have to sign a 1-fight or a 2-fight deal with PBC. I believe it's going to probably be a 2-fight deal. It's probably not going to be 1 fight.
Yeah. They just got to get this shit on the road, man. We deserve it, man. Nobody shot to do nothing extra to get this fight, bro. I don't even understand how you could take this long and feel good about it.
I don't want to see Antoine go down to 35.
You said what?
I said I don't want to see Antoine go down to 35. Now, if he goes down to 35 to fight Tank, then that's one thing. But I don't want to
put that in perspective. A meaningful fight is something I think potentially he could entertain, but he ain't just doing that shit just for the hell of it. You know
right. That's what I don't want him going down there campaigning at 135. Nah, nigga, you starting to make headway at motherfucking 140. Stay at 140. You starting to get a name, and motherfuckers are starting to watch you now. Stay at 140.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you go down there for a 1-fight deal to fight Tank, then so be it. But nah, stay at 140.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Chris Ghost don't like Benavidez. He just don't like Benavidez.
Oh, he said Laura got a term sheet right now that Andrade is dealing with.
One thing about Lara, they know Lara will fight anybody.
Yeah, so Laura must have sent Andrade a term sheet. So I guess that fight might be next.
Who, Lara and Andrade?
Yeah, if Laura sent Andrade a term sheet, I guess he's trying to make that fight next.
Mm.
But I thought Laura had a mandatory fight coming up that was called.
I thought it was somebody else. They said he was gonna fight too, Lara.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They said he was supposed to be fighting somebody else. I could have sworn they said Laura was supposed to be fighting somebody else.
Me too. Could have swore he did. Damn, I can't think of the name of who they said too. And it was a weird match. It was something I didn't expect.
Because I think it was Laura supposed to be fighting somebody else, and the winner of that was supposed to be getting Triple G, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to be getting the winner of Triple G and Canelo. That's what it was supposed to be. The fight that Laura was supposed to be having, supposed to get the winner of Triple G and Canelo. But I can't remember who the fuck the person was. Because Laura fight at 168. He don't fight at 160. Yeah, 168.
Yeah, I think Lara at 60.
He said it was supposed to be Triple G, but Triple G is somebody. In the contract. Oh, so Laura was supposed to fight Triple G. Well, yeah, so I guess Laura's trying to make this Andre fight next then. Which, that would be a good fight too.
Mm-hmm.
Only difference is Laura is not as mobile in the ring no more as he once was. He's more stationary now.
He punch more nowadays. He a little more offensive.
Yeah, he's more
in the fighter's image for sure.
So yeah, he a little more flat-footed. But I still think that'd still be a good fight though, Laura and Andre. It'd still be a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think because both of them gonna come in there to fight. So
for sure.
And
I think Lara is a little up there in age, man. I think I lean definitely towards Andre beating him.
Leonard Ellaby out here talking shit. Talking about some Tank. He said Tank generates more revenue than all these guys combined, which is probably. I don't know how accurate that is because Lomachenko generates a lot of revenue, even though it's on free TV.
Fate said you go 4 rounds above. I feel you, bro. We get that check, man. Fuck it, we up then, Fate. We up, man. Go ahead and get that bread. Like GG does that, Larry can fight one fight. His choice in the meantime. Facts. Andre versus Larry. Yeah, I got Andrade in that too. Got Boo Boo and Charlo. That's a good fight, man. That's a good fight. I'm telling you, man. I always thought that fight would be tricky for Charlo. Demetrius Andrade, his style would be real tricky for Charlo. I really do. I believe that.
It'll be real tricky for Charlo, and it'll also be real tricky for Andrade because we haven't seen Andrade in there with a puncher like Charlo.
No doubt. Yeah, that should be interesting to see how it play out. Power and finesse. Power on one side, you got finesse on the other. Finesse and boxing skills, and you got power and boxing skills.
Yeah, Andre got a little pop to him too. Yeah, he got a little pop.
Because you ain't gonna just walk through him.
I really want to see David Benavidez in there with one of these guys.
Yeah, me too. Say he got an announcement.
Because
big announcement or something he has said.
I believe David Benavidez is a good fighter. It's just I don't know how he would match up to somebody that will be able to outbox him. Because Demetrius Andrade will be able to outbox him. Like Jamal Charlo, they would be right there in the center of the ring, and they would be going pretty much blow for blow.
But Demetrius
Andrade, I believe Demetrius Andrade will possibly outbox David Benavidez. It's just a matter of will David Benavidez be able to get those combinations off like he normally would. And I don't think he can get those combinations off because of the style of fighting that Demetrius Andrade has. He moves around.
Yeah, he'll lower his punch output for sure.
Like Demetrius Andrade is like 160, 168-pound version of Devin Haney with a little bit more with a little bit more punching power. He's gonna hit you with the jab and move. He's not going to stay right in front of you.
Yeah. I'm telling you, and he's going to make that shit awkward.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing what fight going to happen because now we got to look forward to these other fights because we don't believe that this Errol Spence and Bud Crawford fight going to happen. So now we got to look forward to these other fights. See if this nigga Ryan Garcia is going to sit there and stay true to what he said and go back down to 135.
It's some good fights, man. That's what I be trying to do, create the conversation. Once the fam start talking, start to hear all type of matchups and good fights. And that's why this shit started off with 130 and 140. That shit just hot divisions. 135 and 140 is man, it's a lot of fights to be made. A lot of talent in both. That's why I said I don't see how Rollie try to slip that in there and call 140 a no-name bum division or something. I forgot how he put it. I'm saying
there's a bunch of no-names down there.
Yeah, I said, what is this boy? Yeah, he's still recovering. That's early signs of CTE. We get you, Rollie. We gonna pray for you, bro. Don't even worry about it. We got you. We know you. We know you ain't well.
Oh.
Think you gonna convince us that 140 ain't it? Like, all right, get your ass in, go your ass up there, then. Go your ass up there, then. Please do.
I don't picture Rollie beating nobody in the top 10 at 147. He might be somebody. outside of the top 10 ranking. He might be able to beat somebody outside of the top 10 ranking. But I don't see him beat nobody in the top 10.
Yeah.
His skills is not that good to beat nobody in the top 10. You're not beating no motherfucking Clayton. You ain't beating motherfucking shit. At this point, he might be able to beat motherfucking Blair Cobb, but he ain't in the top 10.
Mm-hmm. Blair the Flair coming back.
Matter of fact, you want to bring your ass to 147. You know how I want Rollie to get in there with since he want to go to 147. He's not going to be ranked in the top 10, and this guy is not ranked in the top 10. Get your ass in there with motherfucking Hitchison. Y'all under the same umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
Get in there with him. I think he'll beat the shit out of Rollie.
You say who?
Hitchison.
Hitchens?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hitchens whoop Rollie ass.
Yeah, and they under the same umbrella. They both under Money Mayweather.
Out here box his damn head off. Jaime Munguia said Tank could knock out Haney.
He might. That's what I said. A lot of people say, oh, Haney will outbox Tank. I don't see Haney outboxing Tank.
Yeah.
I don't see it. And
just don't think they'd be able to keep him off him for 12 rounds.
People keep talking about, oh, well, you saw how Leo Santa Cruz was able to hit Tank. Y'all have to know what y'all looking at. Tank put the high guard up and walked straight to Leo Santa Cruz. He knew Leo Santa Cruz couldn't hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
So he was taking those punches to get in position to knock his ass out. That's what he did. Y'all got to understand what y'all looking at. It wasn't that Leo Santa Cruz skills was just that good. Tank couldn't do nothing with him. No. Tank put the high guard up and walked straight forward.
Yep.
He was willing to take punches because he knew, okay, this motherfucker's not going to knock me out. I just got to get myself in position to catch him one time, and I know he's going to sleep. And that's exactly what he did. Caught him one time. Good night.
Yep. All she riggedy wrote. Sleep was on the menu. So
if y'all pay
for 4 rounds for 40-60. like too much. Take that damage. I'll get in there. Ain't gonna take long. All you gotta do is take one of those old compo shots to your stomach.
That nigga said, I'll fight EJ for a 4 round for 40-60%.
Well, I like my life too much to take that damage. It won't be much to take one of those old compo shots to the ribcage. Fall on the ground.
I get in there in a 12-round fight. He could give me motherfucking 30%. I get in there in a 12-round fight. It probably don't go 12 rounds, but I get in there with a 12-round fight. Give me 30%. First time I feel a motherfucker punch that feel like it's too hard, I'm laying down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a knee. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker couldn't even take Earl Spence. I took a motherfucking couple of mil from him.
Mm-hmm. But
I'm looking at the bigger picture, nigga. Between $2 million and $4 million, I'm straight. I ain't gotta work no more because I can make that motherfucker into $8 million by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
By the end of the next year, I done flipped it again. So I'll be straight off with motherfuckers $4 million.
Trying to tell you. Go ahead and get you a little case of brain damage, broken ribs.
The problem with these motherfucker fighters is they used to get paid. They used to getting paid millions. So now they being greedy. They like, fuck, I want to get more money, this, and that. They don't remember where the fuck they came from.
Yo, Fate said 12 round. I'm taking a knee first round. My corner don't throw the towel in. I'm fighting them.
He gonna be like on your video. You gonna walk over to the motherfucking trainer swing and hit the shit out of his ass. Nigga, why the fuck you ain't throw that goddamn towel? I told you, when we get down to a minute and 30 seconds, throw the motherfucking towel in.
I don't care what's happening. I don't care if I knock him down. They on a 9 count. Throw the towel. Because if he get up, it's over.
Did you see this nigga get up? Throw the towel in.
Tell him.
Like, this motherfucker just throw the towel in.
Throw the towel in, damn it.
So if I drop EJ, as soon as that nigga look like he about to get up, just throw the towel in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cause I know that nigga about to come in there with vengeance on his mind.
I'm gonna be like, I seen what he did to guys when he got hit with that 2-piece. Throw the towel in now.
After I knock his ass down, they're gonna be like, go to the neutral corner. I'm gonna walk right over to my corner and pick up the towel and grab it and throw that bitch in the motherfucker. It's over. It's over. They're gonna be like, what? You just knocked him down. Yeah, but I ain't hit him now. Look, he about to get up. No, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna be like, no, I said go to the neutral corner. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Give me the goddamn towel, nigga. Give me the towel. No, give me the motherfucking towel.
Nah,
stop
facts,
playing with me, man.
Remember how dude walked out on FA jogger? That's all I'm gonna do. Walk right the fuck out.
He said if he didn't get back up, I'm walking out. I don't care. That motherfucking EJ gonna rise like motherfucking Tyson Fury did, look like the Undertaker.
Yeah,
this motherfucker just dropped me. I ain't never been dropped. This nigga just dropped me. Oh, I'm about to fuck his ass up. Give me the towel. Stop playing. Give me the towel, man. This nigga about to kill me. Give me the towel. All right. I'm just gonna jump out the ring.
Song.
I knocked that nigga EJ down. They said go to the neutral corner. I'm gonna go to sit down there with the announcers. Man, did y'all see that motherfucker punch I hit him with? Yeah, but why you ain't in the ring? Because that motherfucker about to get up. It's over. I'm done.
Let me make it out the first round. That's going to be it. And just go kindly walk, exit the ring, and just walk the fuck out.
I'm not going to get off the stool. They're going to be like, hey, time to come back. I'm like, man, fuck you. I ain't getting up.
Mm-hmm.
My leg.
Be like, you fight him then.
You doing good. No, the fuck I'm not. My leg weak as shit right now.
Uh-huh.
All you gotta do is step to the side, hit him with the jab. Step to the side, hit him with the jab. Fuck you, that shit sound good. You do that shit, dog.
You get in there and do it. I be like, you the teacher. You gotta remember how teachers did in school. They demonstrate first. So you get in there and demonstrate. You show me how I'm supposed to do it.
Right.
He'll knock you the fuck out, then I'm gonna believe I could do it. But you gotta show me.
I was like, damn, dog, you got a hell of a game plan. You gonna do that shit. I can't do it like you said it.
Mm-hmm.
You do that shit. That shit sound right. I don't think I can perform to that level. You do that shit.
Facts. Like, get in there and show me what you talking about. Show me how to do a step. Which way? Show me. Go in there real quick. You only got to show me one time. Just do it right one time. His ass gonna be asleep. I'm gonna be throwing a towel in for his ass.
Soon as his ass walk in, I'm like, man, cut these motherfucking gloves off. Put them on the motherfucking trainer. Show me how you do that shit. Cause I don't think you told me that in training. You ain't teach me that. You ain't show me that one. you ain't show me that motherfucking combination. I need you to show me that one.
Telling you, yeah, go show me it. You gotta demonstrate, man. Good teachers demonstrate, bro. You're gonna have to go ahead and demonstrate that one, man. Show me how you're supposed to go in there and do it. Go in there and show me, bro.
Right, like shit, nigga. I made it out the first round, nigga. I make it out the first round. I won. I'm like, what the fuck? You got 11 more rounds to go. Nah, nigga. I didn't count myself making it out the first round, nigga. I just made it out the first round. I'm good.
That's a moral victory if I ever seen one, goddamn it. We win.
I like, dog, you know the last time I was in a motherfucking boxing ring was back in '94, nigga. It's motherfucking 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I did hell of a motherfucking job for ain't been in the ring for 27 years.
Okay, show me. You have to show me that first, sir.
I ain't been in the ring in motherfucking 28 years. I did a hell of a job. I made it out the first round with a motherfucker unified champion.
Mm-hmm. So that game plan sound good. Go get him. Yeah, show me, coach. Go and get him, coach.
Like, Dad, you got a hell of a game plan, dog. Go do that shit. I don't know. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. What you just told me to do.
You gonna have to show me first. So you show me first. You only got to show me one time. Only one time. I'm good.
Remember how Dirk James was talking to Jamel and the Brian Castano? You're not listening, man. You're not
listening. Bro. Catch you on the next one. You know I'll be back tomorrow with another one. You already know.
That nigga Derek James was like, Jamel, you're not listening. All you have to do is stay off the ropes. You're not listening. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be just like that. Dog, I'm not listening, dog. I think you might need to go do that. Because I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
I just luckily made it out of the first round. I don't think I got it in me. They're going to be like, how you feel? Dog, I'm done.
So he ain't been in the corner. He ain't throwing in no foul. Hell no.
Motherfuckers go to the corner. They were like, "You doing good, dog? How you feel?"
He could be getting how Ray Mercer did, old boy, in the corner, and I ain't thought what towel. You know what I'm saying, I'm be using that towel to dry myself off.
No, you wondering. I be wondering what the motherfucking boxers actually be thinking in their head when they be getting their ass whooped, and the motherfucker come back to the motherfucking corner, and the motherfucker quarterback be like, "How you feel, nigga? Did you just see me in that last round? That nigga beat me shit."
For real. Yeah, since you know what to do, facts, fake, get your ass up in there.
Fact, you got 11 more rounds to go. I'm good. I'm good.
Just think about that, yo. You go a 12-round duration, you got fucking 36 minutes of getting your ass whooped. That's over a half an hour of ass whooping. That is a long time to get your ass beat.
I would be just like Martin in that motherfucker, hit him with one good punch. Like, man, you see, I caught his ass. I caught him. That nigga get up.
Like, no, finish the fight. Turn around. You turn around, you punch you out the fucking ring somewhere.
Right. I saw Martin, nigga. I'm not doing it. Throw the towel in, nigga. I saw Martin.
You were supposed to bob and you weaved. You were supposed to bob. You know what I'm saying? You weaved instead. You know what I'm saying? You were supposed to dip and you duck. And you got you.
Bob and use your weave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not. Yeah, like I said, I make it out of the first round, nigga. I won. They were like, "No, you didn't win the fight." No, y'all don't understand. I won in my eyes. I didn't give myself making it out the first round. I won.
Oh, real shit. Moral victory if I ever saw one. Goddamn it, ain't no more victories in boxing. It is today. Goddamn it.
I can see my corner man now looking at the referee. No, he not coming out the corner. He said he done.
Yeah, he's gonna ask you how you feel after watching you get pieced up, knowing I ain't cut for this shit, boy. Hey, what? Yeah, whoop his ass for asking you that.
I be sitting there looking at the motherfucking corner man like when T.O. was getting fucked up against Cambosa. He was like, "How you feel?" I'm like, "Nigga, you watching the same fight that we watching? Your son getting
he
fucked
damn near
up
demoralized, boy. He in there getting it's rough for him in there. What you mean? How he feel? Like shit. He feel like he losing. God damn it. He feel like he in there by himself. Since you want to know, since you want to ask questions, like since we being honest with each other, feel like I'm in this motherfucker by myself getting beat up. That's what it feels like.
I feel like they jumping me. They ain't jumping me. Well, I guess that motherfucker octopus did.
He's just his with a jab. Hey, he rubbing his eye, taking a knee. That's so Case of boy had me crying that day. That boy said, just give him a neck brace with Wilder. Like, that's going to help him.
That's what I told that nigga. That nigga Case of boy told me something. Give me motherfucking 50-50. I think he said $1 million guarantee. I get in there with Wilder. I said, nigga, sign your will, nigga, and put me on that motherfucker, dog.
For real.
Because your ass will not live past that night.
Right, wait.
Like, nah, I like, dog, you must don't know how hard this nigga Deontay Wilder hit. Like, nah, I've been hit by bit. I like, case of voice, you 50-something years old, Deontay Wilder is gonna kill your ass.
Put his ass in the dirt, literally.
Yeah.
First the canvas, and the people gonna put your ass in the dirt. He gonna put you in the fucking canvas.
The next day, everybody be like, "Rest in peace, damn it, man." That was my motherfucking man. that was my motherfucking man.
I told you that neck brace wasn't gonna work.
Right. Motherfucker, he asked something, after Case of Boy do it, then I'm gonna get it in. All right, both y'all motherfuckers gonna be dead. He gonna kill both y'all ass.
Shit.
He said, if Case of Boy survived, then I'm going in there.
He said, if they do a feint, he gonna stumble. Fall out like that other dude did when dude swung at him and missed. That nigga just fell out. Dude completely missed him. He just fell out. I said, what?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like on the motherfucker, on the Martin episode, when he was Tommy and the motherfucker Tommy faded his ass and that nigga Martin sat down on the ground. That nigga faded his ass, that nigga sat down like,
That shit got so many classic fucking episodes. I watched Martin so much to the point where we seen when they used to make mistakes. Like, that's how much we knew that shit. When they used to break character and be laughing. That for real, that Martin ain't supposed to be. I used to catch that shit all the time. That shit was fun.
I used to remember when that shit came on. I would rush home to catch a new episode of Martin.
I remember it's the episode like after the show go off and Cole be playing and he run and he slipped. He slipped.
Yeah.
And he fell.
That shit was funny. I know exactly what you were talking about. He was fucking with Pam and he tried to run and slipped and bust his ass.
That wasn't part of it. He wasn't supposed to fall right there.
That was the outtake. It was after the show was over, and they were just showing they were showing the audience and shit.
You know what I thought when they messed up? When Martin was doing the shit, the New Jack City shit with the dog, when he was grabbing the dog barking. And if you look at Tommy close in that scene when they had the black on and she had the dog doing that with the fake dog and shit, the fake Rottweiler. You look over and shit, you'll see Tommy laughing when he ain't supposed to. He tried to like turn his head. That nigga was crying. I'm like, yo, I know that shit was hard to shoot. Yo, not laughing at that dude. Martin is slow, man. That boy used to be tripping. Him and Jamie Foxx.
Tommy, they be laughing in that show all the time. Like, it was times when Martin and Pam go at it, and Pam would say something to Martin, you'll see Martin sitting there laughing. He'll turn his head so niggas wouldn't see him laughing. Niggas be cracking up laughing the whole motherfucking show.
Yeah, I caught another one when he was Shanae arguing with Pam, and you could tell he was about to laugh because he started messing up his words. You gotta listen close. That shit crazy. That's how much I watched that shit. We watched them too many times, yo. You catch that shit?
I still watch Martin right now. Matter of fact, I got all the episodes of Martin is on Amazon Prime. If you go on Amazon Prime, if you have it, go on Amazon Prime and type in TV shows. Go to the TV shows and then type in Martin Lawrence, and you'll see all of the episodes of Martin Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Dog. All the episodes of Martin. But that shit funny as hell. I be watching the joints all the time. I watch all of the episodes of Martin on a regular basis, and I watch all of the episodes of Sanford and Son on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
Those two TV shows, I watch them up down there every day.
Martin, Jamie, and Fresh Prince for me.
Yeah, Fresh Prince. The early seasons of Fresh Prince. When they got to the later season, it was still funny, but not as funny.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx is my shit too. Jamie Foxx show is my shit. What else? Wayne's Brothers. A lot of them classics you could pull up.
Oh,
With the fire stick.
Wayne's Brothers was funny as shit.
I'm about to, man. You making me. I know I'm gonna watch some shit tonight, man. I'm about to
And
get up.
and
Anyway, shit.
or just if you go back and watch the episodes of In Living Color, dog, them motherfuckers had me dying.
Yeah. I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna binge on some shit and relax for the night. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, Fresh Prince is a classic. If y'all didn't, man, y'all check out that show, Bel Air. If y'all ain't seen that, that's a different spin of Fresh Prince. That's like a rated R version of that shit. Trust me, it's dope. Fresh is called Bel Air. The show.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I never watched it yet. I heard about it though.
Get a chance, bro. Check it out. It started from the first episode too. I guarantee you'll be coming back telling me about it. I'm telling you because you will just appreciate the perspective and how it's different. How it's like it's not straight PG. You get what I'm saying? It's more some shit going on in there that'll throw you through the loop. I don't even want to ruin it for you, but I'm telling you, you watch it.
It's more like a movie version of actually Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah, and it's a more, like I want to straight say rated R, but you get what I'm saying. It ain't PG-13 for sure. It ain't.
Yeah, I think it's PG-13.
It might be rated that, but you get what I'm saying. I guess that rating, certain shit gotta happen. I ain't saying people dying in there, but that ain't the same Will and Carlton going to that school. You know what I'm saying? They do, but the shit they getting into is different. So it ain't Fresh Prince. You get what I'm saying? It's Fresh Prince on steroids a little bit or something like that. If that makes sense. Good.
Yeah, they motherfuckers. I get in the motherfucking ring with motherfucking EJ. Yeah, my ass. Like I said, if I make it out the first round, that would be the last round of that fight. They were like, look, I'm like, look, I ain't even got to make the tickets high because fight ain't gonna last that long. I be saying that shit at the press conference, and they be thinking, oh, this nigga said he gonna knock out EJ early. I ain't even said all that. I just said the fight ain't gonna last that long. I ain't say nothing about me knocking out EJ. They were like, I thought you said you was gonna knock EJ out. How do you feel? How to turn out? You sat in the corner, you never came back out. I'm like, nigga, I ain't ever said I was gonna knock EJ out. You said the fight wasn't gonna. I said the fight wasn't gonna last that long. I've never said I was gonna knock EJ out.
It's a difference, goddamn it. But shit, man, I'm about to get the hell up out of here, man. I see the people that slid out. For the people that still appreciate y'all. D Free, you already know, 2 nights in a row holding me down. Appreciate you, bro. I'll be back tomorrow for sure with another one.
All right, that's a bet.
You already know. For the family, I smash that like button on the way out for your boy. And we're going to be back tomorrow with another one. Let's believe it. We talk my shit to satisfy. You already know Fate, man. Fate against EJ. Make the fight, man. We're going to get Quee, the female Al Heyman, to get it done for you. Appreciate y'all in the building, though, Josh and Fate. Appreciate y'all, man. I'll be back. Your boy Just will be back tomorrow with another one. So, salute to the bros and the TWT family. And I'm up out of here. Peace.